Got mic going. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, you're doing well. We'll check everything. Oh, you should have. Give me a second. You want to do that again? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, this is not picking up anything. Let's do this. Aha! You turn underwater beats off with this bar. You can kind of just place there to clean up the screen a little bit. Kitty! Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. Is there a way to add text in OBS? I cannot remember. I think there is. Yeah, text GDI. Wait, I can use Greek? What? Yeah. Writing system. Latin, Greek, Cyrillic, Armenian, Hebrew, Arabic, Syriac, like there's so much stuff in here. No Star Trek stuff? Really? No Klingon? Really? Really? You got all this stuff but no Klingon. Wow. 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 I wish I could change the color of this though. Oh, because I can just do a filter. It's not in the text prompt thing. I mean, I guess I can. I mean, the thing is, it's not. This is not what you're thinking about. Uh, uh, text GDI plus is the text thing I'm using. Okay, properties. This is what I get. There's no color. Yeah, sorry. That's gonna be the easiest way instead of trying to stream twice. You good? I forgot to post it out anyways, so that image does work pretty well. Copy. Oh, hello. Hey, cousin's in the stream and I didn't see it. Hi. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done school stuff. Also, that does track because he's a teacher. I love it when people learn new things. Uh, oh, blah, lol. I couldn't see the scroll bar for some goofy reason. Yeah, my brain, yeah, because I could not see it for anything. You were like, you can do so much, and I was like, ah, nice. Yeah, true, true, true. True. Let me get this posted out here because I totally forgot to. Hello, Sir Leviathan. Hello. Um, Pardon me. Excuse me. Testing, testing. 132. Oh no. Just turn it off. Oh my word. I just saw something phenomenal. My word, dude. That's so goofy. I'm gonna send you a post I just saw by some of the D2 creators that I watch, talking about the new update that comes in June. Or you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Oh, you're watching your stream. Oh my word, that's funny. That's funny. All right, let's clear this out, so we don't need that. Bro, oh, the image I sent you is even funnier now. Then it wasn't Taco Bell, but it's one of the other fast food places. The image I sent. You good? Mm-hmm. Got good audio. Hello, hello. How are things going? I hope things are going well.
A little quiet compared, but it'll be fine.
I forgot to
That's good
unmute
enough.
you, lol.
Unmute me? Oh no.
Yeah, in OBS because I hadn't swapped scenes yet, so because I swapped scenes, but I hadn't gotten past the text stuff. I kind of want to leave it white. I don't know.
Okay, well, I technically accidentally watched the very first 2-minute welcome video
Lol.
because I was trying to test if I could hear the audio and everything, so I just rewound it. We'll be fine. I'm looking at your image right now.
Oh, that kind of background. No, that's not what we want. Gross.
Lol.
Outline. There we go.
That is pretty funny.
Oh yeah. Oh my word. This dude always with the quotes, and I don't hate it. I love it. What? Oh, silly me. Huh? What just happened, OBS?
Oh, right. I gotta put that on my virtual as well, don't I? Oh, no. We're good. I don't.
Just
I
enough.
removed it. I
Perfect.
did it.
The essence of education is repentance. It's recognizing that we don't know what we ought to know. We don't do what we aspire to do. We make up 1,000 excuses as to why it is that we are not at all that we are not all that that we are not all that we are called to be. Good gracious, the splitting up of that in chat really threw me for a loop.
Oh, you were reading your chat. I was like, thought you
Yeah,
were. I was like, what
yeah,
the?
yeah. I'm being a philosopher. Don't mind it. It wasn't chat. Totally me. All me. Totally wasn't
You
Tolkien.
really need to learn to be a real streamer. You're supposed to mute your call when you're speaking directly to your chat.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. I don't like doing that because it's a waste of time to me.
No, it's not. You like wrecked my entire time while you were talking there.
Sorry.
It's not a waste of time for me. It's helpful for me.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm exaggerating. You didn't really wreck me or
I know.
anything. It's just I was like sitting there flabbergasted for the whole time you were reading, and I was a little harsh saying you need to be a real streamer. You are a real streamer. In fact, you're the one who technically taught me to stream. Me watching you I learned how to stream as a streamer. Chat, don't be mean to Xero. Zero's a cool guy. But do be mean to Xero. Get him.
You forgot to mute, sir.
Okay.
I need to save this because I like it. Start making this the education stream intro.
I should at least turn on fishing for when people get here.
Turn on fishing. You want people to get fished? Wow. Wow. I thought we were doing ethical hacking, not theft.
Well, I should have said I'm turning on lurk bait because that's the name of the game, actually.
Okay.
And it is way better in the context. Funnier, even.
Things are looking good so far. If there are videos, I'm going to have to unmute them somehow. Oh, you're in an honor band event and showed up for my stream. What are you doing? Have a fantastic day. Thank you for stopping by. My dude. If you're doing something important, which I'm pretty sure you are, I'm sure you'll crush it. Let's go. Probably actually directing, since that's what he said. Hey, Margie, can you say something?
I am talking right now. Tell me when
Dang
I
it.
should stop. But
Yeah,
for now, I'm going to keep going.
you come through on desktop
Um,
for some reason. I can't lock that out somehow. Dang.
You can, but we've been through it before, and
Yeah,
you have
and
trouble doing
it
it.
auto unset itself. It had been
Yeah.
fine for a while, but
Yeah.
it undid the thing.
Yeah. If you do you need help resetting it, you shouldn't. It's pretty easy. Now that you have all the things
Mm,
correctly labeled.
well, the thing is, there's only one that shows you talking on my voice meter stuff, but on the desktop stuff. Oh, wait, hold up. Lol. Meow. Got it. That
Oh,
should fix it.
did you
Hello?
get it? There you
Nope,
go.
it did not fix it.
Oh
Dang it.
man.
Why are there two discords? What the heck?
You got 3 places to check.
Oh no, that makes it impossible for me to hear you.
Windows sound mixer,
Oh,
your
it's the Windows
cable,
settings.
your cable and voice meter,
I tried the
your
cable and voice meter
your
for the
Discord
desktop and that
output,
nuked it. Discord
like
output should only
Discord
go to my
settings output.
headphones, like it always has.
Discord output should be going to voice meter,
Yeah. Voice
not
meter
headphones.
input.
It
Yeah,
should
voice
literally be
meter
a
input.
Discord source.
Yeah, but voice meter
Okay.
input goes to my headphones. Sorry, it was going to the setting that I have set up for my headphones. Yeah, it's right. It's just doing it wrong. Oh well.
Is the it? Hold on.
Hmm.
Pause.
What?
Is the voice meter where all of your desktop sounds go to? Voice meter input, is that the one that's I'm coming through?
Um, you're coming. So I have a desktop. So. Huh.
We
Okay,
set it
Discord.
so voice
You
meter
don't
input
show
should be
through.
your desktop sounds. All your desktop should go to voice meter input.
Yeah,
Okay, you're showing. Hold on.
yeah. Because all desktop sounds are coming through here. You
The
don't
one that
even
says
show up
desktop.
on Discord.
So
Yeah,
Discord's
desktop
coming
here.
through? Yes. Okay. But you want Discord there? Yeah, so that's why I'm telling you you have it set incorrectly. In
Yeah, I
Discord,
thought we reset it.
it should be set to cable D, not voice meter input.
Yeah, and then I can't hear it when that happens. I'm pretty sure. We'll see.
Because bring your voice meter back.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I don't
Hold
even
on.
have that option. What the heck? Oh, show more. Here we go.
Okay, so the only source you have is your headphones. You can take the voice meter away, so that's all good. You should be able to hear it
Oh,
because
what
your
the heck?
A1
Oh,
is enabled.
never mind. It's fine now. Yeah, before when I changed it, it broke it.
It shouldn't be broke. Yeah, I can even see it
Oh,
working.
yeah, it's fine
You're
now.
good.
Yeah, before when I changed it ages ago, it broke it all.
It's probably because
Hey, it's
you
fixed
were
now. Okay,
misunderstanding a single thing,
maybe.
but it's
There we
okay.
go. Now we're good.
It is kind of confusing. I'll give you that.
You said there
But
was a video, so I wanted to fix it.
once you do finally understand it, I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right, let's get into this. We're a little late.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, I guess technically we're on time, but you know.
And we should pause before that because now I have to ping out. Hold on.
You're good. Oh yeah. I'm glad we hadn't started because I need to start recording. I'm in danger.
And you did check that all of your channels are on the right channel.
What do you mean
Your
channels
audio
are on?
channels.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I meant to double check that.
My bad for not specifying. I need to get better at that.
Okay. Desktop. Minecraft shouldn't even be here right now. Alter that off.
500.
Discord. Mic on third. And everything on the top line just so I have a baseline. Yep. Now let's get rid of Minecraft. Sorry, y'all are gonna have to deal with my audio panel. I don't know why Minecraft is on, but that's because I forgot to turn it off. That's why it's on. Turn off VLC. Because I don't need it. Beautiful. Way less inputs. Way easier to test and check. Fantastic. They are all on their own thing.
Oh, I also have to. Twitch is about to restart my stream, so.
Yeah, you're good. Pardon me.
Twitch being all like, you can't stream for more than 48 hours at a time. What are you thinking?
I'll be right back.
And I'm like, but yeah, I have literally 3 minutes for it to be like, sorry, going down.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait for that, and I'll intro my side here.
Let's start in 3 minutes. Yeah, you
yeah,
go ahead.
I'll intro my stuff. Ah. There we are. Good morning, and welcome to Edutainment. It's Xero goes back to school. We're looking at ethical hacking this week and next week and probably the week after next, and I don't know how this is gonna go. The idea was for Marjorie and I to look at some tech courses we could take to pad out our resumes and things, and to learn new stuff. Honestly, that's the main point. Um, and then Marju was watching a video several days ago and saw a guy say something about Cisco, the networking business Cisco, offering free courses. And he couldn't pass it up, so he sent me a message, and now we're here looking at ethical hacking. This is day one of entertaining myself while educating myself, maybe, hopefully, possibly. I am not great at school, so Xero goes back to school is going to be rough. But I'm down to give it a shot, and I definitely want to learn some ethical hacking so I can better my life on the interwebs. We're here with Marju. He's on the other line when I unmute Discord. We're about to start up here in just a little bit. He had to wait on Twitch to reload his stream since he has been over here subatoning for the past half a month or more. So definitely should give him a nod there. He's going to be doing the same thing. He'll have a video up on his channel of his side of this. And then hopefully in the future, when we get to the end of the 70-hour course, we'll be taking the flag test. These are skill-based tests to see if you actually learned the things you were trying to learn. And then if you pass, obviously you get a certification. And we'll probably be gamifying those a little bit just to give some interest to the content, make some content together, and kind of nod back and forth to each of our videos on the content itself. They'll probably be slightly different in style, just based on how I may do education type content, but we'll see how it goes in the long run. This is mainly just a precursor to making the video. This is just us getting some footage and kind of trying to be open about what we're up to on the side of working our normal jobs and streaming on the side. So hopefully you guys enjoy, or maybe you follow along with the education with us. The thing is, you do need to sign up on their site to do the completion of it, obviously, that final exam. But if you're at all interested, Cisco Networking Academy, go check it out, give it a shot, get signed in, and grab the ethical hacking course. If you want a link to this course, it will be down in the description. We are not sponsored by Cisco. This is just, as I mentioned, off the cuff, random stuff. So, not sponsored, just a big fan of Cisco themselves. Let's get Marju back in here. Hello, Marju.
Heyo.
I
So
I reminded people that this is not sponsored.
yeah, I just got to that point in your stream. That was funny. No, this is not sponsored. This is free for everybody.
If they want to sponsor it, if we start putting this somewhere and they want to sponsor it, hit us up. No complaints. We'll put it in one place so you can just sponsor it in one spot, but let me know. I'm down.
Sure. Like that'll happen. I mean, I'm down too, but
hey, some people get paid to go to school.
Okay, fair. How you want to do this? Do we like watch together?
That was
like,
a question.
Play at the same time, or?
Yeah, you had said something about a video, and I haven't scrolled down yet. Did your stuff reset?
There's probably going to be multiple videos.
Yeah. Did your stuff reset that you were doing?
Yeah, I'm done.
Your
I'm
Twitch
good
stuff?
now.
Okay.
I thought you could hear me, but you couldn't, I guess.
Nope, I muted everything like you asked me to.
Yeah.
Well, you asked me to mic mute, but it's easier to talk to people when I'm not hearing things, to be fair. So you're correct. I just didn't think about it. So you said,
enough.
okay, there's a video to start up. Okay. Yeah, we can watch this around the same time and let the people hear what's going on.
Welcome to Ethical Hacking Course, the welcoming video. It's 2 minutes. Ready?
Yeah. On your mark.
Right, go.
I'll just full screen it for people. Actually, I take that back. I'm not going to full screen it.
Yeah.
What's up, Omar? Oh, he does DEF CON? Let's go. Okay. Yo. Hey, let's go. You guys can't hear anything, can you? It broke my stuff. Why is it not picking it up? Already having issues. Hold up. Wait a minute. Why? Why? Oh, is this? Oh, this is Firefox. That would explain. Silly me.
All right, I'm done, Xero. How about you?
The Common Security Advisory Framework. Well, enough about me. Let's actually get started about this course.
Looks like he's just muted, regular muted. I'm gonna move on.
Well, what happened was Firefox was not playing through the desktop, so I had to go fix my audio stuff because you were coming to the desktop, so I assumed it would come to the desktop. So I'm gonna play through this if you want to go ahead and move forward.
Yeah, the
I was trying to
next
fix
three
the
items are
audio.
all reading, so it's gonna read
Cool,
at
cool.
your own pace stuff.
Cool. Yeah, I'll be kind of linked in here in just a minute. Here we go. Sorry about that, buddy. We got Omar here. Let's see what he's got to say. Sorry about that, guys.
With the ever-increasing complexity of our digital world, organizations must build cybersecurity resilience to stay ahead of the unknown. Welcome to the Ethical Hacking course. My name is Omar Santos. I'm a principal engineer at Cisco Systems. I'm also the author of over 20 books, and you may also know me from different activities
over here.
like DEF CON. I lead the Red Team Village there. I also
he does DEF CON,
I'm the
which is
chair
wild.
of different
That's cool.
standards like the Common Security Advisory Framework. Well, enough about
A
me.
place
Let's
I would
actually get
definitely love to
started
go
about
one-
this
one year.
course. This course equips you, a future cybersecurity professional, with the skills that are necessary to discover vulnerabilities before they can be exploited in the wild. In an era where cyber threats are evolving at a very fast pace, these skills are not only desirable, but they're also essential. In this course, learning isn't dry or static. You will step into a
Nice,
gamified
that's good.
approach
Oh,
to learn about the different methods
okay.
that ethical hackers employ to
That's good
find
for me because I'm
vulnerabilities
bad at regular
and
education.
mimic an adversary. You will step into the shoes of a junior penetration tester that is employed
Pardon me.
at a fictional pen testing as a
Sorry.
service company.
Ooh,
Guided by your virtual avatar mentor, you will work
Okay,
on
that's kinda
vulnerability
dope.
assessments for our customers. You will face different challenges,
like some
you will
Mission
solve
Impossible in
different
here.
problems, and learn how to think like a true adversary.
let's go.
We're thrilled to have you in this journey. While it may be a little intense, building an ethical hacking mindset is essential, is enlightening, and is incredibly rewarding. Get ready to level up your cybersecurity skills. So let's dive in, have some fun, and enjoy the journey. Welcome to the Ethical Hacker course.
All right. I love that they just have this chick staring at you the whole time. Hello. All right. Protego, that is a spell in Harry Potter. So, okay, this is a lot of reading. I was gonna read this out loud, but some of it I'm gonna read out loud. Okay, Margie is still muted up, so we'll wait a moment to check with him. But I'm gonna read some of this out loud. I do find it funny right off rip that Alex is our virtual mentor because somebody I used to talk to about coding and things, the shortening for their name was Alex. So it's kind of appropriate. The fictional companies in the ethical hacker course. Throughout the content of the course, you follow an engaging gamified narrative and get lots of practice with hands-on labs inspired by real-world scenarios. On this journey, you will be guided by your virtual mentor, Alex, at our fictional offensive security company, Protego Security Solutions. Within your role as a junior penetration tester at Protego, you will learn all the penetration testing phases of a client engagement. Pixel Paradise, a video game company, that's a great name, is the fictional company that will serve as your client during the course. After listening to a lot of Darknet Diaries and listening to guys talking about pen testing, it sounds like so much fun. I mean, I guess technically it's not supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be work. But I think a lot of the guys that do it absolutely love pen testing places. Whether we're talking about breaking in and finding vulnerabilities in their system, you know, they'll be like, oh yeah, try and get to this information, you know, like, we need you to do this by the end of the week. Okay, cool. Nobody else knows who they are. But they figure out a way, oh, we're going to have to listen to a Darknet Diaries on stream someday. But these pen testers are fantastic. They use social engineering, they use actual hacking techniques to get in and get information, but a lot of times it's a lot of social engineering. That's the crazy thing. A lot of pen testing in the real world where you're working for companies trying to do, you know, make sure that they're secure, a lot of it has to do with social engineering. It's crazy. Below are informational flyers for each fictional company. Our employer, Protego Security Solutions, we offer the best in penetration testing and security assessment services. SAS. Founded in 2009 in San Francisco, California. Can't say words. 2009 in San Francisco, California, by a group of cybersecurity professionals who had previously worked for the U.S. Department of Defense. Nice, DoD. Privately owned. Okay, that's good, that's good. Employees, 75. Wow, that's actually kind of large. That's cool. I don't know. Large to me is what I think, but maybe it's kind of small. 75, including a dedicated team of ethical hackers and security analysts. Revenue, 37 million annually. Dang! Although that means that half of you aren't making $1 million. Nobody's making $1 million. Services, security assessments, cybersecurity risk assessment, disaster recovery planning, and user training and testing. Offices, headquarters in San Francisco, branch offices in London and Singapore. Dang, okay. They're out there. 75 employees. Good gracious. You'd think a business that's that far spread out would be bigger. Protego Security Solutions employs a team of highly skilled and certified cybersecurity professionals. In addition to penetration testing, we provide made-to-order cybersecurity training to our clients. That's really cool. If that was real, that'd be sick. Because of this focus on training and learning, we hire promising entry-level candidates who work and grow professionally in our supportive, mentored environment. Our mission? At Protego Security Solutions, PSS, we are committed to helping our clients secure their networks, systems, and applications against cyber threats. Every business has a right to be secure. Our teams of ethical hackers and security experts are dedicated to identifying vulnerabilities, mitigating risks, and providing comprehensive solutions to protect our clients' digital assets. Our services include a lot of things. You're more than welcome to pause this and look at it That is a ton of things. They have services, certifications, and accreditations as well. Definitely look at that. We're going to skip to About Us. At Protego, we believe in each other, we value the contributions of all employees, and create a people-first culture of inclusion. We are proud to engage with our Bay Area community and are committed to continued growth and leadership in the gaming industry. Interesting. Prevost! That's a local name, Ryan. That's crazy. That's Alex, the guy they were talking about. Our client, Pixel Paradise. I'm running through Pixel Paradise stuff right now. I'll be done in just a moment. I'm reading out a bunch of it.
The statement. So when you get to the agree portion, we're good.
Holy smokes! Okay, un moment. We got Pixel Paradise. I knew this would take a second. The mission is to push boundaries of creativity and innovation in the gaming industry to the next level. Their quest is to create immersive, engaging gaming experiences that captivate players and inspire them to explore rich new worlds, conquer new challenges, and take off on thrilling adventures. Wow, it's like they actually looked at real good gaming companies when they decided to make this fake one. They'll foster a culture of collaboration and things. Excellence, inclusivity. Yep. Taking contributions from every team member. That's awesome. They're also in San Francisco. Okay, sweet. Making 30 million annual. And okay. That was some copy and paste. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. That copy and paste right there, practically. Anyways, it's close enough. It's close enough. Look, it's for training purposes only. What will I learn? Okay. Cybersecurity resilience in the modern world cannot be just an add-on. It's a necessity. I've been learning that slowly but surely. Every time when I first went to the Texas Technology Summit, the first and only time so far, it was all getting swapped over to cybersecurity. Offensive professionals practically discover unknown threats and address them before cybercriminals do. That reminds me. Hey, Marju. Do you think you'd be able to crack having the 5th of February free?
5th of February?
Not
Probably.
February. I was reading the wrong month while I was looking at the 5th of March. 5th
I
of
thought
March.
you were talking
free?
about of next year.
No.
Okay, yeah.
No, my
March,
brain was messed up. Okay. I gotta see if I can get a couple days off there, but it's very tight schedule. But that's when the Texas Tech Summit was, and I totally forgot to set it up because of all the things that have been going on, and you being on your subathon, and I didn't know when you'd be free. But I just mentioned the Texas Tech Summit a second ago, and I definitely want to try and make it, because it's literally going to be companies that do this stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're so cybersecurity based.
It's important, especially if we're trying to eventually have a goal of having a company that does this stuff.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Let me get through these module objectives here real quick, and then we'll look at the ethical hacking statement for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. All the module titles will be
unmuted,
actually on the left-hand side. Yeah, you're good.
Nothing's happening, and I'm just waiting.
I've
actually unmuted your stream.
Here on the left-hand side. Oh, okay, that works. And those objectives, they'll kind of be here, but basically, this is just letting you know what we're doing. It's nothing crazy. You can pause it and read it if you need. Ethical hacking statement. In this course, you will explore and apply various tools and techniques with a controlled sandboxed ethical hacker, Kali Linux. No way! Oh, my brother-in-law will be so proud. Virtual machine environment to simulate cyber attacks and discover, assess, and exploit built-in vulnerabilities. It is crucial to acknowledge that the hands-on labs are meant solely for educational purposes, aiming to equip you with the skills to identify and safeguard against real-world threats. The vulnerabilities and weaknesses demonstrated here must be used responsibly and ethically, exclusively within this designated sandbox environment. The reason I freaked out about Kali Linux, my brother-in-law used it for a while, and he put it on his phone so he could do some stuff on his on his home PC on his phone. It was pretty cool. Anyways, that's beside the point. Engaging with these tools, techniques, or resources beyond the provided sandbox virtual environment or outside your authorized scope may lead to violations of local laws and regulations, i.e., do not do ethical hacking stuff or play with the hacking tools and or tips and tricks and things you get here outside of a business environment, or in this case, the virtual environment, because could be illegal. We strongly emphasize the importance of seeking clarification from your administrator or instructor before attempting any experimentation. It is imperative to comprehend that unauthorized access to data, computer systems, and networks is illegal. Literally illegal. In numerous jurisdictions, regardless of intentions and motivations, we emphasize the significance of using your newfound knowledge responsibly and ensuring compliance with all applicable laws and regulations. By accepting this ethical, I can't say words, hacker statement, you acknowledge the critical importance of utilizing the skills acquired in this course for ethical and lawful purposes only, and you commit to upholding the principles of responsible cybersecurity practices. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. True. Nice. Do you acknowledge and accept your responsibility as a user of this course to be cognizant and compliant and compliant with local laws, regulations, and ethical course?
Cognizant
Yes.
of the compliant with local laws,
He's saying
regulations,
words.
ethical use.
Yes. I accept my responsibility as specified in the ethical hacking statement that we just read through. Submit.
Sorry for talking in.
No, you're fine.
But I wanted to say it at the same time as you because I thought it was funny.
It's fun. It just cracked me up.
Also, there's like 0 stream delay on your stream.
I mean, it's just the interwebs. I figured it would be okay.
I'm
I've
just
just not
saying,
done it before.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, also, I put myself in the way of all the course introduction stuff. And so as I was scrolling through it, letting people look, there was no way to look. I didn't think about it.
That's
Take a
okay.
pause. It's
I'm
fine.
kind of in the way of the content, so...
Yeah, I got out of the way of the content since the stuff on the left isn't that important to people watching. Do I need to show feedback? I don't think so. Here we go. It says 3 out of 4. Where's 4 out of 4? Hello?
What do you mean? I got 4 out of 4. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I watched the video 3 times.
Let me look at your stream.
Yeah, I
It
watched
says
the
you did
video.
not watch the video.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't finish. I scrolled. Whoops. That's
You're
weird.
silly.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize scrolling would make it stop. Okay. Okay. Show feedback.
You're
Close pop
silly.
up. Oh, I just click into the next one. Okay, I'm so used to. Man, I'm so work coded.
There's
It's
a-
like continue.
I get you. I get you. There's also a little arrow on the right-hand side that takes you to the next
Oh,
object
that's
as
what that's
well.
for. Okay, I thought that was a weird pop-up side scrolly thing, and I did not want to be a part
I
of that.
thought so too until I just clicked it while I was waiting on you.
Hey, this image is very appropriate to the image I used for my thumbnail. It's
Yeah,
very cartoony.
true.
I like it. Okay. Oh, this is Alex. Okay,
I
okay.
should mute your stream. I don't know why I've still got that going. Whoops. I'm just sitting here letting you talk over yourself and hearing myself
That's
back.
fine.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's this is kind of cool. Okay, I did find it funny. The two of the names. So the name's Alex. What was it? My brain's breaking now. The last name was very local as
You're
well.
talking about Alphonse.
No, Alex. Their last name started with a P. And it's
For which company?
Provost. It's Alex for Protego. Their last
Oh.
name was Provost, and I was like, that's
Oh.
relevant and appropriate.
Really? I already forgot it, I guess. Hold on.
It was on the bottom of the little flat flyer here.
Oh yeah, it is right here. I guess.
Yeah,
I just
Prevost,
immediately
sorry,
just
not
lost
Provost,
the
sorry.
information.
Provost was the local one, not Prevost. I'm sure you will get the significance of
I
that
do,
last
I
name.
do. Yeah.
And the significance of the first name as well. But I was cracking up. I was like, yeah, I know these
Yeah.
people.
That's funny.
Okay.
Man, and they've been like
First 90 days.
directors
dang.
of these institutions, and you didn't even know.
Right. Speak up.
Okay. You know, this
Dude,
format
first
might
90
work a little
days.
better
Dang.
if we do it together. Like we like have one person read one and next person read the other.
Yeah. Like in school. I'm
Like
down.
in school, yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm
Hmm.
taking notes as I go. I mean, maybe not necessarily necessary for these introductions
I'm
things, but like
I'm
eventually
not
I'll be literally noting notes.
I'm not taking notes, but I think in the future, like when we get into like well, I think this is more of an overview is what it looks like. But when we start getting into yeah, this is all overview. Okay. When we start getting into like the meat and bones, yeah, I'll probably start taking notes somewhere in some form. The
Yeah,
good thing is you can go
module
back to
2
stuff
should
here.
probably be actually meat and bones.
Yeah, it looks like module 2 through 10
Yeah.
is going to be the heavy stuff. And it says first 90 days here, so I don't know how they were expecting us to do education here, but it is very interesting. Pardon me. Sorry. Would you like me to begin?
It's a self-paced thing, so it's probably got a
Yeah,
like
it's true.
normal thing, and also like you can just do it at all time. Whatever.
Yeah.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Alright, why should I take this module? Protego's Security Solutions Task. Welcome to Protego. My name is Alex. I will be your mentor for the first 90 days here. Our recruiter was very impressed with your enthusiasm and desire to enter the cybersecurity profession. Big question, do you want big blocks or small blocks?
I was thinking like, um,
Whole section?
you do 1.01, I do 1.02.
Perfect,
You know what I mean?
awesome. We'll be working together to get you ready for your role as an entry-level penetration tester. We'll be talking about ways that you can prepare for participating in our customer engagements, and I have a number of activities for you to complete that will quickly enhance your skills. That will be appreciated. We will talk about some important big ideas in penetration testing, and then get your practice lab environment up and running. Oh, right, the Kali Linux stuff. Sweet. I know you will enjoy working at Protego, and I look forward to working with you as you grow in your career with us. Before we jump into how to perform penetration testing, you first need to understand some core concepts about the art of hacking that will help you understand the other concepts discussed throughout this course. For example, you need to understand the difference between ethical hacking and unethical hacking. The tools and techniques used in this field change rapidly, so understanding the most current threats and attacker motivations is also important. Some consider penetration testing an art. However, this art needs to start out with a methodology if it is to be effective. Furthermore, you need to spend some time understanding the different types of testing and industry methods that are used. Finally, this is a hands-on concept, and you need to know how to get your hands dirty by properly building a lab environment for testing.
Yeah. So lab building, let's go. I know you've never really done that, but I have. So
I
yes.
have not.
Oh yeah, I chose wisely. Let's go.
Lol?
1.02. What will I learn in this module? So the module title is Introduction to Ethical Hacking and Penetration Testing. The module's objective is to explain the importance of the methodological ethical hacking and penetration testing. By the way, methodological tripped me up so hard like a few minutes ago when I was reading that. I was like, methodological.
Mythological.
Methodological.
It's all an enigma.
Okay, so first topic is understanding ethical hacking and pen testing. We're going to explain the importance of ethical hacking and penetration testing. The next topic will be exploring penetration testing methodologies. And we're going to learn and explain different types of penetration testing methodologies and framework. And then last, we're going to build our own lab, and we're going to learn to configure a virtual machine for your penetration testing learning experience.
Oh, okay. I had so when it said building your own lab, I was like, oh, this is gonna be complicated. But when it said Kali Linux earlier, I was like, oh, is this just a VM? So it's just a VM,
Yeah.
basically. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've done this, but it's been an extremely long time ago, and
Okay,
I'm out
but
of
have you
practice.
done it in the context of building an environment
Oh,
for
heck no.
ethical hacking? Because
Oh,
it's a
heck
little
no.
different.
Yeah, I figured that would be different. Yeah, I've definitely not done that.
Yeah.
What
I mean,
we
not
got?
much different, but a little bit.
Oh, I see. So it goes 1.011. Oh man, I really am back in school. Yikes.
Yeah. Literally.
All right. Understanding ethical hacking and penetration testing. Ooh, thick overview here. All right.
Big overview. I chose
go.
so wisely with my
Let's
choices.
go. Technically, I chose because I chose to go first.
You did, technically.
You chose to let me choose. That was the wise part.
That was the wise choice, yes.
All right. 1.1.1 overview. For those of you listening, it's begun. Protego Security
This podcast
Solutions.
format.
Alex, I know,
Sorry.
right? No, you're right. Like, I know, right? For real. If we had the time, we could just do this once a day. Just run through like 3 hours
Yeah,
of footage.
that could work.
Ugh. If I worked in evenings every single day, just because we'd be in it every single morning. Ugh. All right. And it wouldn't be 8 a.m. Protego Security Solutions. Alex here. We'll be meeting periodically over the next few weeks so you can get oriented to working at Protego and also building your skills and knowledge as we increase your involvement in our customer engagements. Dude, I wish real businesses could do this, where one person could actually go and train some. Oh, by the way, you're the new employee? All right,
Have
cool.
literally a meeting
Crash
every
course.
little bit for a few weeks.
Yeah,
for
like
weeks.
Crash course
Not
every
like,
day.
this is a 30-minute thing that this is all you're ever going to get.
No, I mean like having a person that like for the first month, they're sitting there. When you work, they work. Yeah, not just like having a meeting once a week, but when you work, they work. So anything you have questions about, they're like literally
Like
showing you how to do
unquote
stuff.
mentor. Yes.
Yeah, that's how
No, you don't
businesses
get that. It's literally like, okay, this
100%.
is 30 minutes of this is what you need to know, and now just get to work.
And then good luck 10 hours of training that makes no sense right now. See you later.
Right.
Like, what the heck? All right. At the very heart of what we do is our purpose. You need to understand why we do what we do and who our enemies are. Why we already have enemies and we just walked in the door. Once you have a strong foundation here, we can move on to understanding how we accomplish our purpose. As a refresher, the term ethical hacker describes a person who acts as an attacker. Wow, that sounds evil, but it's actually not. And evaluates the security posture of a computer network for the purpose of minimizing risk. The NIST Computer Security Resource Center, CSRC, I'm not sure what NIST is. That's a little beyond me. Do you know what NIST is, Marju?
I've heard the acronym. I don't know what it means.
The National Institute of Standards and Technology.
Standard.
Hey, we learning stuff here.
I knew it was National Institute. I didn't know what ST was.
U.S. Department of Commerce. Okay. All right. Their Computer Security Resource Center defines... Okay, this is kind of... okay, that makes sense. It's a definition thing. Defines a hacker as an unauthorized user who attempts to or gains access to an information system. Like in some of the ways I mentioned when I was reading the other stuff, whether through social engineering or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we all know that the term hacker has been used in many different ways and has many different definitions. Most people in a computer technology field would consider themselves hackers based on the simple fact that they like to tinker. This is obviously not a malicious thing, so the key factor here in defining ethical versus non-ethical hacking is that the latter involves malicious intent. The permission to attack or permission to test is crucial and what will keep you out of trouble. This permission to attack is often referred to as the scope of the test, what you are allowed and not allowed to test. More on this in a later module, which should be, module 2. A security researcher looking for vulnerabilities in products, applications, or web services is considered an ethical hacker if he or she responsibly discloses those vulnerabilities to the vendors or owners of the targeted research. However, the same type of research performed by someone who then uses the same vulnerability to gain unauthorized access to a target network or system, would be considered a non-ethical hacker. We could even go so far as to say that someone who finds a vulnerability and discloses it publicly without working with a vendor is considered a non-ethical hacker, because this could lead to the compromise of networks or systems by others who use this information in a malicious way, which has happened in history in the past with Microsoft, interestingly enough. That was some of the Darknet Diaries stuff I was telling people about earlier. I would definitely love to dive into a Darknet Diaries.
Anyone, chatters who are in the chat, I highly recommend the podcast Darknet Diaries. Dude, Jack Ryder, that's his
Jack
name, right?
Reciter,
Ryder?
yeah. That's his whole thing.
Yeah.
Plus, he's had a bunch of
great.
pen testers on. That's why the moment it said pen testing, I'm like, yes, I love these. So this is like interest-wise, this is 100% up my alley. We'll see how I can perform. That's what this is all about.
Right.
But that has happened, and they seem malicious, but they were just trying to do a good thing. So having the permission is very important. The truth is that as an ethical hacker, you use the same tools to find vulnerabilities and exploit targets as non-ethical hackers do. However, as an ethical hacker, you would typically report your findings to the vendor or customer you're helping to make the network more secure. You would also try to avoid performing any tests or exploits that might be destructive in nature. An ethical hacker's goal is to analyze the security posture of a network's or system's infrastructure in an effort to identify and possibly exploit any security weaknesses found and then determine if a compromise is possible. This process is called security penetration testing or ethical hacking. Tip: hacking is not a crime. Oh. Huh? Oh, there's they shove a website in there. No, it was just, hacking is not a crime, but they put a website in there and then said, is a nonprofit organization. It really threw me off. That attempts to raise awareness about pejorative what? Use of the term hacker. Historically,
they're
hackers
throwing in this is legality talk.
That's
why they use pejorative.
Hackers have been portrayed as evil or illegal. Luckily, a lot of people already know that hackers are curious individuals who want to understand how things work and how to make them more secure. Yeah, I was learning about phreaking the other day, and phreaking is phone hacking from back in the day when there was, switchers and whatnot instead of just being able to call your buddy. There would be dial tones you could use at night when nobody was manning the phones, nobody was using the phones, and people would basically talk for free because they'd use other people's phone minutes or whatever.
Yep, that was a big thing. And I'm pretty sure Jack Reciter actually talked about a Indian version of that.
Oh, I don't know about the Indian version. I was just listening to a more recent episode the other day, and he was talking about phreaking, like the literal founder of phreaking, I think. One of the guys who really kicked it off, or groups that kicked it off, which was really cool. Hi, Fluff.
Indian.
Good morning.
From India.
Yeah. I figured. I knew what you meant. Your turn.
Yeah. So 1.1.2. Why do we need to do penetration testing? So, why do we need to do penetration testing? Well, first of all, as someone who is responsible for securing and defending a network / system, you want to find any possible paths of compromise before the bad guys do. For years, we have developed and implemented many different defense techniques. For instance, antivirus, firewalls, intrusion prevention IPSs, anti-malware. We have deployed defense in depth as a method to secure and defend our networks. But how do we know if those defenses really work? And whether they are enough to keep out the bad guys? How valuable is the data that we are protecting? And are we protecting the right things? These are some of the questions that should be answered by a penetration test. if you build a fence around your yard with the intent to keep your dog from getting out, maybe it only needs to be 4 feet tall, right? However, if your concern is not the dog getting out, but an intruder getting in, then you need a different fence. One that would need to be much taller than 4 feet. Depending on what you are protecting, you might also want razor wire on the top of the fence and to deter the bad guys even more. When it comes to information security, we need to do some type of assessment on our network and systems. We need to determine what it is we are protecting and whether our defenses can hold up to these threats that are imposed on them. This is where penetration testing comes in. Simply implementing a firewall, an IPS, anti-malware, a VPN, a web application firewall or WAF, and other modern security defenses isn't enough. You also need to test their validity. And why is there a period in that? You don't start a sentence with I have some problems with the writer of the thing. Anyway, and you need to do this on a regular basis. You could have just not said and. You could just said you need to do this on a As you know, networks and systems constantly change. This means that the attack surface can change as well. And when it does, you need to consider reevaluating the security posture by way of penetration testing. And that's why we got to do pen testing.
And this is why you get proofreading done.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
Dude,
a little bit of grammatical error in this, but I'll forgive it.
they were like, one that would need to be much taller than 4 feet, and I was like, electrocute it. Electrocute it. Put on razor wire and electrocution.
Electrocute.
Electrify
Oh,
that bad
no.
boy.
Oh my.
You know, just a 12-volt
Alright.
battery and some wires. Not a big deal.
Your turn.
Apologies, peeps. I'm finishing breakfast. Dude, that maple sausage is so good. Well, it's maple and spicy. I mixed them together.
I didn't
Pretty
know
good.
you were still eating. I could have vamped for you if you wanted.
No, you're fine. I'm just munching while you're reading, so you're good. You're good.
Hey, guess what? No, never mind. Keep going.
Huh? Okay. Guess what? What?
My thought was already thought. I didn't need to think it, so the
Ooh.
being said is not necessary.
Interesting. Okay. This has some questiony things, so we'll go through those in a minute. All right. 1.1.3 Researching pen testing careers. Ooh, really? Ooh, this will be something we're going to be looking into when, well, hopefully through this, but when all this is done, I mean, might as well, right? Because if we enjoy it,
I mean,
and we're interested,
my
might as
quote-unquote
well.
career I'm looking at right now for this is just bug bounty hunting, honestly.
You were already doing something like that, weren't you?
I currently
At one
am.
point in time?
Yeah. Currently.
Well, I was going to say you were doing something like that before. Like, before you even worked with the business you previously worked with, you were doing
It's
bug
not
bounty
like
hunting
I'm
on the
getting
side.
paid or anything.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, you were
literally-
just
so
kind of
bug
doing
bounty
it for
is
the fun of
you,
it.
you look at the clients available and you try to find a bug that you can report, and the bug
Yeah.
being usually most commonly cross-site scripting. Most commonly.
You'll have to explain that to me at a later date.
It's probably going to be explained in this like module, or not
Maybe.
this module, but
Yeah, but in the
this course.
course.
Yeah.
I do say at the end of 1.1.4, we take a short walk break, since we are, you know, talking and sitting the whole time. Good to stretch every once in a while. Because by the
Depends on
time
how
we get
long you
there,
want to go on this, because we're already like 17 minutes left for our normal slot.
I'm fine with keeping on going if you're fine with it. I don't care. I don't
I'm
work till
fine.
like 2 something, dude. I want to get into this.
Okay.
All right.
All
So,
right then. We'll go
researching-
until like 1-ish then.
Yeah, researching pen testing careers. Protego Security Solutions. I think it's important for you to understand the employment landscape and the different roles and responsibilities that cybersecurity professions include. A good general reference to explore for descriptions. Oh, I actually read that properly. Okay. A good general reference to explore for descriptions of different job type roles is the National... Oh, they were going to tell us here. Oh, wait, no, it's a different one. The National Initiative for Cybersecurity Careers and Studies, NICCS, Cyber Career Pathways Tool. They leave a link here. By the way, I did mention to chat earlier, I'm going to leave the link to this course, the one that you gave me, Marju, in the description below of the stream. And when we make videos in the future, we'll try and remember to leave the links for you to start if you are interested in getting into it today. And not like today, the 21st of February, where we're
when
going
we eventually make a YouTube video, it will be in the description for sure.
So we'll leave links there. That way you guys can go and join us on the journey if you'd like.
You hear that, editor? Put in the link in the description right now.
Yeah, editor. Yeah, editor, do your job, editor. Stop being lazy. But it's right there. There you go. Okay, good.
Chat, the editors are us.
Hey, you're not supposed to release the information that is behind the scenes. He's Get him, boys! FBI, open up!
No, so earlier when I was like, "Oh, my thought that I thought doesn't need to be said," I had that same thought that you said. Oh, hey, they're gonna. This is where they told. Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah. Oh.
Literally, that's what I was. That's the thing.
Well, it's cool that they give us a link-based tool. It offers a visual way to discover and compare different job roles in our profession, which is super cool. Because pen testing can be all sorts of stuff. Like I mentioned, it could be outside a business trying to get in to just regular, like, actual security. Like, there's security dudes standing outside. There's card readers for digital entrance, digital, like, entry cards and whatnot, IDs and stuff.
I'd still say that kind of falls under the same idea. But no.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is, like, it all falls under the exact same scope of pen testing, but it's not... Oh, by the way, can you hack into our computer system? Like,
it's not,
there's sometimes,
the
skill set is sometimes physical and sometimes digital. It's all, brain power, but a lot of times social engineering will get you into both, weirdly enough.
There's a penetration tester, and their main job is to just infiltrate, like, into places to get information, like, can you get inside the building and then get into the actual server room?
Server room.
That's their job. It's just, can you get in?
There was that.
They know nothing about, like, hacking at all, and they're just really good at talking to people, and that's their whole penetration career.
There's that one person. The reason I liked this so much in the pen testing stuff is because there was a specific episode of Darknet Diaries that went specifically over that type of pen testing, where it was get into the building, do this, do that, and at the end of the episode, or near the end of the episode, part of the climax of the whole thing was they changed a piece of art in one of the dudes' like art galleries in their home or in their business or something, and I was like, what the heck? He's like, yeah, I didn't do anything to it. I put a sticky note on it that said, basically, Lol could have walked away with millions and then left. And I was also, like, dude, what?
Can I help you out for a minute here? Can I give you a little bit of a help?
What? Sure.
At the top of your learning module here, like at the top, do you see the little moon? You can turn on dark mode. You know that?
Oh, good gracious. Oh, that helps so much. Holy moly. Sorry for blinding you guys. Dark mode engaged. I just go silent forever.
Staring at it and meaning to tell you, but not found a good moment. So
yeah, sorry. I saw the little book thing and and resources, but I wasn't even thinking about that. Thank goodness. Oh, my eyeballs. Oh, also, full screen.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Since you got me there, might as well. All right, peeps. Let's keep going. In this activity, you discover and compare ethical hacking jobs that are listed on various job boards. Don't worry, we're not trying to get rid of you. We just want you to understand where you fit into the big picture in our profession. I think that you will find that we're treating you very well, and rest assured, you have a lot of room to grow with us. So this is from the company, the fictional company. In this lab, you will complete the following objectives. Ooh, there's a link. Oh, so we might actually want to look at this. You'll complete the following objectives. Conduct a penetration tester job search. Oh, so we're actually, we're doing that. Analyze penetration tester job requirements and discover resources to further your career. Please answer the following questions after you've completed the lab. So, there it is. So we do want to stay out of full screen for the moment. This,
No, you can do it full screen. Well, it is a little.
Oh, it
janky,
does
actually.
open. It does open up inside the thing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's a little janky trying to get back, but without completing.
yeah,
it.
there's a
But,
little
yeah.
there's a little exit full screen, but yeah, we'll complete it real quick. We'll look through. So, oh,
Yeah.
holy moly! So this
There's
is a lot of
once we
personal
complete
stuff
this lab that we're in right now, that when we go back, there's little questions, like a little
here.
test.
Yeah, I was looking at the questionnaire. So the objectives of this lab is you'll complete the following objectives. Look at these 3 things here. Find resources and things. The background and scenario. So this is I think this is actually going to take physical like stuff for us to
I was
do.
thinking once we get to the instructions, we do it separately,
Yeah.
so we can have the competition part of the video.
Let's see, objectives. Yeah. Background. When preparing for any career, it's important to understand the prospective job market. The help wanted postings on internet job boards contain a wealth of information regarding the qualifications and preparation required for the jobs that you'll be applying for. For careers in ethical hacking, you can see the certifications, knowledge, and skills that are required along with the descriptions of what the ethical hacker will be doing for the company. In addition, you can see the kinds of organizations that hire ethical hackers, their locations, and other corporate information that is useful to know when applying for positions. Required resources are the Kali VM, customized for ethical hacker course, and internet access. Interestingly enough,
Yeah, so that's what we need to complete the lab.
Okay, so it's gonna have us. We should probably do this off of stream because it wants us to use websites that will location dox us.
Where does it say that?
Okay, use employment sites such as Indeed.com, Glassdoor.com,
Oh.
LinkedIn.com, or Monster.com. Search for
So
jobs related to that.
What you do is you open up an incognito browser for those.
Yeah, oh, true. Well, I think I'm in one right now.
Well, then it shouldn't
Am I?
log
Yeah.
you in.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, that may not matter. Well, I don't think I've used Indeed on here anyway, so yeah, let's find out real quick. Not what I wanted to do. I may have broken everything. I was trying to open a new tab, but I broke everything. There we go. Now we're good.
You may not want to start it on stream if you are concerned that it won't do it.
Yeah, well,
You know what
I
I mean?
realize that I'm probably not too worried about it, but I will start it off stream. Plus, it'll make copying and moving a little easier. Copy. Plus, I have.
Do you think we should do these off? We
Why
because
is
we
this
can
over
record
here?
it,
Get out of here.
but not stream it. I don't know. What do you
Sorry
want to
about
do
all
with
the
this?
window blinking. I had to move one of my windows. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Why does it keep moving over there? It really hates me.
Are
Yeah,
you setting
okay.
up for
So
it right
it's
now?
blocking. Yeah, because it actually did put a location, a random location in the state I live in, so had to move it. Let's see. The big question is, like, what are they asking for here?
So you just opened up a browser and you're not showing that browser. That's what you're doing,
Not
right?
currently, no.
Yeah. Okay. So
'Cause
that's
I
what I'm
have
doing.
Other thing, you're not showing the browser?
Not
Alright.
showing the
'Cause
browser that
the-
I'm doing those things in.
Because the important thing is entering these answers here is what they want.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna get all the information by just reading us put it here. Seeing us put it here, pardon me. So what we're doing here is it's searching internet jobs.
Yeah.
We're looking for penetration. Wow, it just auto-prompted pretty much. Tester. I'm just going to search. I'm not going
Okay, I
to
have a
put in
little bit of a
city.
gripe.
What do you mean?
The table that we're supposed to enter this information on has a scroll bar.
Yeah, that is really annoying. They could have just.
I have a gripe.
I wonder if Oh, even if you full screen, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Aren't y'all supposed to
I have a
be like
gripe.
tech peeps? You could at least hire somebody that knows how to do that. When you expand the page, it should just expand out. What's the point in
I
an
I
What's the
understand
point in
why
a
they
full
did
screen
it
version if it isn't full screen? I mean, except
because of
for in
my
cases like us.
Java course I'm taking. I understand why it is this way.
Yeah,
But
because they have one page format and then they just have it fill in with blank space on the
yeah,
outside, which is dumb.
yeah.
Like
There's
the
a lot of
only
ways that this could have been handled that's a
yeah
little bit more user friendly,
yeah
but
I know.
I understand why it is this way.
I'm saying for our specific purposes, today specifically, like this type of thing, having my avatar on one
Yeah.
side and then like yes, if that was what they were going for, then cool, totally understood.
Oh, they're not.
But that's not what they were going for.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. But I'm gonna leave mine full screen. It'll be a little easier to mess with. So we're looking up jobs. My biggest problem is it likes to keep me in the state I'm in, which is a little limiting, but not too bad.
So you're not going to show that screen, right? Because that's
Nope.
what I thought we were doing.
Wait, you said don't show the screen, right?
The screen that you're searching the jobs on.
Yeah, correct. I'm not doing that. I'm
Okay,
not showing
so
that screen.
that's fine, right?
I
don't
know.
see
I
any
just
problem
found
with
it annoying. I wanted randomized options. Because even
Oh,
though
I
I
see what
told
you
it
mean.
no state or no city or whatever, it still keeps it
To be fair,
semi-localized.
this course is geared to helping you become an ethical hacker, so
Yeah,
you
where
want things
you
that are
are. Yeah, I
available
know.
to you.
I
So
know, I know.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do this? I'm thinking we mute up.
Mm-hmm.
We in post, we're gonna add a timer as soon as we both begin. We'll say like and go, and
Yeah, you
then
have your
in the
Indeed or
video,
whattever up, right?
like we can use the two footages that way.
Yeah, you have your Indeed up or your LinkedIn or whatever.
I
What the heck? Why does it
just now
keep
got
doing
one up.
this? I did not click that.
What?
It keeps using the links even though I'm not clicking to use them. I could have sworn I clicked to copy. I'm a derp. Okay, yeah. So they are actual links, maybe? On accident? There we go. I must have just clicked open on accident.
What
I
link?
wasn't trying to.
What actual links?
The LinkedIn.com, whatever. I must have clicked
You're
open
talking about
link
in the
instead of...
instructions?
Yeah, I must have clicked open link instead of copy. Like a goof.
I can't. Oh, you mean
Copy.
you highlighted it and then?
Yeah, because I was trying to pull it. And I must have clicked open link. It just freaked me out for a second. LinkedIn does not like working without stuff, I bet.
Yeah, you have to log into LinkedIn, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I might as well have just logged into all my stuff.
Because it's more of a social media site than it is a job hunting site.
Yeah, it really does suck that it's mostly social media. Yeah, it really is social media, though.
But it's quote-unquote a standard for finding a job.
It is definitely not.
What the heck? No, that's what the people say. It's quote-unquote a standard. They say that. I'm just saying.
It just makes signing up... It just makes,
You know how many applications I've put in that are asking for a LinkedIn account?
Wait, really?
It's crazy. Yes, it's crazy how many that are like, and what's your LinkedIn account URL profile?
I mean, I used to use LinkedIn to just autofill applications because I was sick of typing everything in after handing in a resume.
I get that.
That should be a podcast. Good gracious. That's the dumbest thing.
That should be a podcast.
For real.
Yeah. So,
okay. So
let's read the instructions together, and then we'll go on the thing. Which didn't we already read the instructions? They're simple instructions.
Yeah.
Basically, I'll read them. Part 1: conduct a pen tester job search. In the part of the lab, you will conduct a search for ethical hacker pen testing jobs on various internet deployment sites. Open a browser. Use the employment sites such as these listed ones, not sponsored: Indeed, Glassdoor, LinkedIn, Monster.com. By the way, have you ever used Monster.com?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
Then consult at least 3 different employment sites search specifically for entry-level positions. Although, feel free to look at more senior positions if you want. I say we both only look at entry level because neither of us,
That's all we're gonna get.
because this
Yeah.
is for us. So we're gonna only our stipulation is we're only looking at entry level positions.
Yeah,
Okay?
my question is how the
Find some
heck to
jobs
get
that
it
look
locked
interesting.
off to entry level positions. The heck,
LinkedIn
leave
has
me
an easy
alone,
way to do
LinkedIn.
that. I don't know about the other ones.
My problem with LinkedIn is
Last,
that random
you're
people
gonna
message you.
complete the table 1 with all the information there, and then bookmark these jobs or open each job in a new tab and keep the sites available for the next part of the lab.
Oh, fun.
Um,
So we need to keep them here.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need at least 6 jobs.
On each, it looks like. Right?
No.
Oh,
So
okay. It's for the
the
next
table
section.
only
Okay,
has
okay.
6 slots.
I see. I see what
So
it's doing.
we
It's
have
getting
to
more information
use
later. Yeah.
at least 3 sites, but
Yeah, so
we only need 6 jobs total.
yeah. So 2 per or whatever you can find properly per. What? Monster couldn't find any penetration tester. Well, that's in my local area. Just get rid of that. I wonder if I could look
Do you
through
have
states.
your 3 job boards open? I'm
Yeah,
still
I've
opening
got 4.
mine.
I'm not signing into Monster. I'm just loading it up. Because Monster you can do without. Glassdoor, I think you have to be signed in. Yeah,
Yeah, you
Glassdoor you have
do.
to sign in. So I'm going to use Glassdoor on a different browser. I'm using Glassdoor and LinkedIn on my main stuff, to be fair. It's just off screen. And we highly
I
encourage you
am
to hop in
opening.
and do this as well if you can. If
What?
you're doing the
Sorry, I
course,
didn't hear you.
definitely. I was just talking to people in general. If you're doing the
Talking to
course,
chat.
definitely.
Mute up.
Yeah. Well, no. I was just saying in general, like you
Oh,
should
in
sign
general,
in and do
yeah.
it. Yeah. There's not really any chat here at the moment, so just in
Yeah,
general for the video, definitely hop
it's
in and do stuff. Oh,
early
really?
and we're small.
Come
So,
on,
yeah.
glass door. Wow. I forgot Glassdoor and Indeed were linked.
Yeah, they do be doing things.
Oh, it's connecting them. Okay, I had just forgotten it linked. There we go. All right, come on, hurry up. Let's go. Okay. No. Oh, just trying to go away. Sure, sure. Go away. So much junk. I don't want to post jobs. All right. All right. I'm gonna mute up and work on this on my end here.
So you have all 3 of yours up?
Yep. Yeah, I got them up now. That one was just a pain in the butt to get put up. My problem is it's
Okay, I
gonna
have
show
all
me
3
a
of mine up.
bunch of jobs I don't want to see.
I'm good to mute when you are.
I am ready.
See
Let's do
you.
it.
See you in a few.
All right, peeps, let's do this. So there's a few. I would do a lot of these over on this screen here, but I found a few options here. LinkedIn jobs. We're gonna look for pen tester, entry level penetration tester. Not in my area, you dinglebat. Sure. Just pick a big city. There should be plenty. That one's gonna have plenty. That's another big city. Go away. Running so much stuff. There we go, and there we go. This one just gave me good stuff. Okay. This is, I need entry level. Nope. Experience level. There we go. Entry level. There we go. Okay. Yeah. They got senior security ones. We don't want that. So I was looking at a few and they have a bunch of senior security options. But I found one that does hybrid work. It says it's entry level. That's not entry
Xero,
level.
where it says location, let's both just put remote, even if it
Yeah.
has a location, okay?
Yeah. I figured I didn't see anything about location.
Even if
but
it has a location, we're just gonna put remote.
yeah. Just well, just let me start typing. Wow, when you tab across, it will not let you type. That is quite annoying.
Oof.
What's the point in having a tab option if you can't type? There. All those are set to remote now. Also, kind of hard to see some of them that say they're supposed to be entry level and then they say 1 to 3 years worth of experience. I hate those.
I say for the purpose of
Does that
this, if
count?
it says entry level anywhere, we consider it entry level.
Well, I use entry level as a search
A parameter,
lock.
yeah.
Yeah, search parameter. So it should
Same.
be locking it in, but it gave me 1 to 3 years of security. I guess my problem is entry level doesn't mean the same thing as it actually means to most people. It's entry level to the
Yeah.
business, not entry level to the position.
Entry level to the career, even.
Yeah, or career. Yeah, it's a mess. But yeah, I'm gonna go with stuff that shows up still on that because some of it just like monster jobs gave me garbage. All right, yeah, we're gonna go with this. Associate penetration tester. This one's network security. I hate this tab and no click. Or no type. Cisco, has nobody complained about this? Because that's a problem. If you want people to, like, yes, take my own time, but I don't want added time because y'all didn't program things properly on your website. Sorry, I'm moving breakfast things. Apologies for the sound. Alright, I'm going to focus up and get this typed up. Ooh. That's not it. That's IT support. Bro, Glassdoor does not know how to look up jobs. It is not IT specialist. Oh my word. Hold up. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Grow up. Fix it. Oh my word. Glassdoor's great for looking up reputations of businesses, but they're garbage for looking up specific jobs. So Glassdoor's trash. Thank goodness Indeed works. Dude, I've got 2 sites that work. Wow. That's AI training. I just found a job that says application security analyst, but it's AI training. It is not security analyst. That's so dumb. Mid to senior network penetration tester. Wow. Can't find good entry level stuff. Okay, fine. We gotta add this one then. Oh, you tabbed twice. Oh, hey, if you tab over to a box and you tab again, it will actually let you type.
Well, that's useful.
Yeah, I accidentally did it. I was like, I'll try it. It works. It's just annoying when you're tabbing across all the boxes and it doesn't show. But yeah, if you tab again to the center box, it'll actually let you type. Yeah, that's nice to know. So, less hate to use Cisco. It actually works kind of okay. It's weird that you have a tab to the answer area, to the outer answer area, though. That's really odd. Just have it tabbed to the center answer area. Okay, we're looking at the business name. This is long. Corporation. Yep, totally. Correct. I'm guessing it's entry level from what I can tell. This one's that one. And we'll cross over to the other website. Uh-oh. What's going on with Stream? It's freaking out. Let's see what we got here. There's no way that's entry level. Yeah, no. That seems more realistic. Wow. Actually, actually. This seems very entry level. Okay, I think I found another one. They all have weird names. They didn't even say the actual name of the business. Wow. Oh. Okay. That is actually the name of the business. Alright. The other one's extra entry level. Let's get rid of that. This one's Indeed. I can't type because I didn't do the thing. I can only use 2 sites because they gave me garbage on the other ones. Monster Jobs can't pull anything. Let's try a different place, I guess, maybe. I really want a 3rd site to pull something up, but they're just being a pain. Hmm. 12 years of security. Yeah, no. 12 years. 12 years. What is this? 12 years of security and this is... Monster, you used to be okay at this job. You used to be okay at doing your job, and now you are terrible at doing your job. Monster Jobs used to actually be okay to look at stuff through, but they're just garbage now. Wow. Love that. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe we'll get lucky. I may have to add this dang AI job just to get enough in here. I genuinely... Was this Glassdoor? Yeah, let me see if I can get Glassdoor to show me literally anything. Yeah, I don't think that Glassdoor knows what a penetration tester is. At all. Do you actually know what a pen tester is? Because so many different people, so many different websites can find this, but you can't. Okay, find not this place then. Let's look up remote then and see what that pulls up. Hey, there we go. Two in the entire US. That is garbage. Glassdoor, you failed. 2 in the entire US that are remote jobs that are pen testers. That's just a straight up lie. I see hybrid remote jobs, but there are way more than just 2 remote jobs that are penetration testers. Guaranteed. Wow. Nessus, that's from D2. Dude, this is wild. Since it's intermediate, I'm just gonna have to add an intermediate one because I need something from a different website. So we're gonna have to go intermediate. Not that I'm even interested in this because this, wow, that was hard to find in that website. It says junior. Only W2. Very weird. So dumb. Let's see if we can get... Let's just second one here. Red team. There's no way this is entry level. Yeah, I was gonna say red team is for the DoD. There's no way it's entry level. Yeah, no. Top secret cleared? Yeah, no. We are not adding that to this. We are not that stupid. Thank you. It's training AI. Oh, well, here we go. Is this skills? You'll love this job. 3 years of so much stuff. What the heck? Definitely not entry level. Balfour. Okay, education. Technically, it's entry level, but you need to have some. Oh, wait, no way. Yeah. Okay, this might be the most realistic option I've seen. The downside is it's an intern. Half the time you do not get paid as an intern, so be careful. Just depends on the business, I believe. Okay. I'm guessing you've got your first section submitted?
What do you mean by first section?
Like your jobs
The
table?
table?
Yeah.
First table? No, you're zooming past me.
Did you? Oh, okay. I'm guessing I need to click show answer. I don't know what the point is there, but
I don't know either, man. I don't know. No, you're zooming way past me.
what the heck even is this? Oh, I see what it's saying. Show answer is like, how do you do this? Okay. It's the back of the textbook. That's what it is. Okay. I will be right back then. Because I need to hit up the restroom while you're doing that. Glass door is garbage, by the way. I found one.
You should
It's an
complete the
intermediate.
entire lab.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the
You were saying I was
competition.
zooming past you, so I figured I would wait. But
What
okay.
I mean is, you're winning.
Oh, I'm having issues.
You're
thought.
winning.
Alrighty, I will keep going then, and then I'll go take a break. Okay, I guess we're doing okay. Okay, then we need to look at part 2, because we looked at part 1, we're doing part 1, we need to do part 2. Sorry about that. Okay. Analyze penetration tester job requirements. So now we're going to look at the requirements for the job. Some of these do not give good information. Pardon my yawn there. Good gracious. This is a crazy thing to wake up and do. Now that you've collected some jobs that are interesting to you, go through and complete Table 2, Duties and Required Training and Certification. There were quite a few that had a lot of stuff they wanted you to have, so we'll get into that. Complete the table. A. Copy the 5 jobs from Table 1. That was 6 jobs, but okay. From Table 1 into the job title column in Table 2. You know, they just work at Cisco. They can't count. It's okay. Table 2, Duties and Required Training and Certification. Read through the job postings and summarize the duties that you would be responsible for in the position. Focus on the diversity of the duties that are required by the different positions. What skills are required? Focus on the pen testing related skills, but also any general skills that are required. So that's where it gets hard. Locally, hard to find places that actually are doing specifically pen testing stuff. Explore the postings further and complete the required experience column. What kind of experience is required for each job? How many years do they require? If the employment site interface permits, filter or search for entry-level positions that require no experience, which is what we tried to do, and it's not easy. Finally, what certifications are mentioned as required or desirable? So, what we've gotten so far on Table 1. We've got the Associate Penetration Tester Network Security job by Evolve Security. It's an entry-level position as far as I can tell. obviously remote. We're going remote. I found one or two that were hybrid. I meant to put the other hybrid one in there. That one was on Indeed. We have a penetration tester, application specific security, by Tyler Technologies, entry level remote hybrid. That one I knew was a hybrid on LinkedIn. We have application penetration tester, the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, DTCC, entry level remote, LinkedIn.com. Cyber Testing Associate, RSM, that's the name of the business. Entry level remote, Indeed.com. Junior penetration tester only, W2. SAP Intermediate Remote, Glassdoor.com. IT security intern, Balfour Beta US. Entry level remote, LinkedIn.com. This one and these top two look the most realistic as options for somebody going into penetration testing. Now I'm going to copy and paste these across because I don't want to have to go up every single time and find them. And then we will pull up the sites and get the information. The Glassdoor one I'm the most worried about getting information for, but we'll see what we can find here. By the way, Marju, I did have to settle for some somewhat pen testing, somewhat not pen testing options.
It does say
they're bad at
related
describing-
to, so
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I
They're
got you.
really bad at describing the job properly. That's one thing I hate
Yeah.
about job websites and employers posting jobs. Really bad at describing what the job actually is. So I've gone mostly pen testing, some slightly off, but they regard to pen testing, it seems.
I am almost 100% pen testing adjacent, but like not close to pen testing.
Gotcha. Understandable.
The main reason for that is quote unquote penetration testing is pretty far up there kind of thing, and you got to start
the
lower
actual
to get entry level stuff.
Yeah, I found a red team penetration tester job.
Oh, I literally told Chad I don't think he'll think of searching for red team stuff.
No, so red because it's not entry level. There's no entry level red team stuff.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist because it's all DoD.
Yeah.
It is all like so above what. So what happened is I looked up on Glassdoor and I forced it to give me something. And I had to just search remote, generally speaking, so it would give me anything in the U.S. And there was one red team penetration tester job that was remote. And it is all like U.S. government, like high security. I was like, yeah, of course. The moment I read red team, I said to Chad, I was like, dude, red team, there's no way this is an entry level because it's literally government.
So most of my time was debating whether what I was going to be using was actually like allowed.
Yeah, it's hard
because
to tell.
I've been looking for these types of jobs in the past, so I know the problem. And I'm just tell you, I'm just gonna tell you right now, since we're talking and we're both taking up time that we shouldn't be.
That's fine.
I used 100% SOC. That's all I did. SOC analyst.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Security Operations Center.
Oh, okay. I looked up penetration tester specifically as
I
the
figured
wording.
you would do something like that.
Yeah, trying to do what they want me to do so I can try and find stuff. I knew that wouldn't be the best way to do it because there's so many different versions of penetration testing, and you'll get offensive security consultant is apparently also penetration testing.
That's related,
but it's annoying.
It's related. It's not penetration testing.
Well, no,
it's
this job is
adjacent to penetration.
Yeah, this job is specifically for penetration testing that I found, but they give them fancy names for certain. Yeah, they'll give you like fancy names, which is really stupid. I understand it, but it's also annoying. So it makes it harder to find what you're looking for. Wow, they give parental leave at this place.
I technically had a hack, which I like. I had 2 SOC analysts already, and I'm like, I can't just put all SOC analysts because I know that technically works for the thing that we're doing, but also I'm like, and chat's like after I've completed it, chat's also now saying like look for help desk, which if you're trying to
Yeah,
get into tech,
yeah.
if you're trying to get into tech specifically,
Yes.
help desk
Yeah,
works.
it's fine.
But this is
But that's not
specifically
pen
for
testing.
right here. The rules say ethical hacking and penetration testing.
Yeah,
So
help
it has
desk
to
is
at
not going to do
least
that.
be related to cybersecurity.
Yeah. Help desk is, hi, you have problem with computer? Let me fix that. That's the most generic version of help desk. You're
Yeah, I've
helping
actually
with certain
3 help
problems.
desk jobs
Yep.
now already, and
Yep.
I have help desk level 2 like experience.
Certs or experience? Nice.
Yeah.
It's good to have.
Yeah, help desk
That
level
way
2.
when
I led a full team.
other
I
things
led a
break,
full team of help desk professionals.
that way when everything breaks at work, you have to be the one to fix it.
For big name Fox TV.
In a small little
Sorry.
town. You can back to work.
I'm muting back.
Alright. Let's see here. So duties. They give skills that align to the role. What happens when I use up... Okay, so they have a scroll bar. Good. I'm gonna try and shorten this. I mean, it's really just like IP. Firewalls. Oh. Wow. I actually just went through some of that recently. Just a little bit. Understanding of vulnerability and config management. Troubleshooting. Let's see, DNS zones. That's 3 buckets. I don't know what this is. Oh, Amazon Web Services. Okay. Azure, we looked at both. And the past, actually. Using cloud native tools. There's a lot of stuff. And basic scripting. They said shorten it, but that's so many different things. Duties. They have nothing on duties. Basically, that's what they said. That's literally what they said. Oh no, I mistyped improvements. There's so much information in these. Right experience. We were kind of getting down to that. Also, hello if you're hanging out and or new or anything here on the stream. I didn't have chat up. Kind of hard to do that. I don't have that many screens, so it's kind of hard to do that while I'm doing this. Typical experience. Wow, 1 to 3 years of general IT. That's not terrible. Training inserts. Let's see. Not available for certs. Yeah, they just prefer you to be able to work with your hands more than pretty much anything else. Pen tester. Do we have any more from this site? I think we have this one. Yeah, this one, which had next to nothing on it. Oh, actually, hold up. Ah, I hate corpo speak, man. This is such garbage. This team assists clients with selecting, improving, controlling, securing, and managing and monitoring the appropriate systems to address their information needs. I mean, yes, it is technically correct, but it is a mess. We're gonna leave that one at that because that's just a mess. Required skills. Oh, right. So this is just garbage. Hold up. Let's go with this. I'm gonna leave that one at that for the moment. Hmm. Oh boy. Well, they have a lot of stuff here. Oh, they have Solaris in here. Solaris, however you want to say it. MySQL I've heard of. Yeah, that's the majority of it here. Required experience? That's a good question. I don't see any. I prefer qualifications, but not required experience. Oh, I guess basic qualifications, I guess, will be here. Yeah. Minimum bachelor's or associates or so BA or a BS degree. Let's go. I got a BS degree. Lol. Oh, digital forensics? At minimum, you have to have a degree. I didn't think some of this would be super dry like this, so sorry about this, but this is a very important part of what this is here. Oh, man. Got stretch. Wait, minimum 3.0 GPA. Lol, got him. All their stuff is kind of mashed together. Training and certs are about the same. Like what they want you to know and do. Um, hey, look at this. I could just copy paste. Certified ethical hacker stuff. That's basically what we're looking at right now. Literally in the middle of.
Okay, I'm done.
Nice. You're done? Did you just copy and paste stuff?
I did.
I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I've been typing everything out and looking at stuff.
I did a mix. I did a
trying to,
mix
like,
of typing and
summarize.
copy paste. When I read through things, I knew that weren't like. You go ahead and finish. I'm sorry. You go ahead and
Yeah,
finish.
no, you're good. You're good. I'm just running around. Let's see.
I was just saying when I was reading through things, because I've looked at these so often, I was like, okay, brain knows what they're saying. Type the thing. Or
Yeah.
if I knew something was specific, I was like, copy paste that.
Oh, did I finish all of? Was this Indeed? Yeah, I did. Where's
Once you finish that table,
LinkedIn?
it gets a lot quicker. It's just like read a question,
Yeah,
response.
there we
read a
go.
question,
That's
response.
what I want. LinkedIn. Actually, what I want. 1, 2, so 2, 3, and 6. Also, I love that they said copy the 5 jobs, but there's 6 jobs in table 1.
I know, right? Whoever
I was
wrote
like,
this,
oh, I guess they can't count. Well,
yeah, whoever wrote this didn't
1,
really
2,
read
and
over their stuff
last.
and try the thing.
Pen tester, app security. Yeah, this guy. My problem is, like, on LinkedIn, there's no information here whatsoever. Zero. Until you hit more. And then there's still zero
yeah.
information.
I had one that was like
Oh,
that.
here we go.
It was on Glassdoor.
I forgot it was under about the job. I'm surprised you found anything under Glassdoor.
It's because I knew to look for SOC analyst. That's the only reason.
Yeah, maybe. Holy
That's the only reason.
qualifications. Yeah, I'm copying and pasting that.
I want to put a technicality on my timer for the video. My technicality is, do I count SOC analysts, and if so, is my win valid?
Yeah, it would be similar.
So cybersecurity operations center analysis is the what you would say the SOC analyst is. Cybersecurity operations center analyst. Typically, it's an entry level job, and typically you literally monitor triage tickets, and all you do all day is monitor threat responses, and you log data. It's literally kind of like data entry for cybersecurity.
Yeah, you're responding to the things, not actually.
It's the blue team side of pen testing.
Ah, okay.
So that's why I'm saying, does this really qualify? You know what I mean? But if you're looking for entry level positions specifically, that's kind of all you're going to be able to get. So there's an asterisk next to this first one for me. It's did he cheat? I'm gonna mute up while you finish up. Feel free to stay unmuted and just
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
through
yeah.
things whenever you want to.
Yeah, I felt bad for chat because I didn't realize it would get so dry so fast. But it is what it is. They want you to get your feet wet, look into stuff, figure out what it's gonna do.
I think this is going to be the case for all the labs. All the labs are going to be, we take a good chunk of time
Brother,
to learn
oh,
things and do a thing, and it won't be content
copy.
specific. That's why we're going to have to cut and do a lot of things for all this. You know what I mean?
I hate this minimum of 4 years of a related experience. I
Dude,
hate
that
it that
pops
it's
up so
entry.
often.
Yeah, it's an entry level position to that company. I hate it so much. Stop saying it's entry level. It's not entry level. It is to get your foot in the door.
I
That's
have
what
two
people are
that are like
doing
that.
when they apply to your company and they've never worked there
I
before.
have two that are like that.
Like, what is your problem? Entry level means, by the way, you don't need experience for this. People are so dumb.
Yeah.
Duties. A talent needed
The problem
for
with it
success.
is they're listing that to get more people to apply, so they have more people to sift through. It's literally technically probably not entry level.
Yeah, it's
And
definitely not.
they're just getting
I'm
more
looking.
people to apply. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, it's garbage, man. Or maybe they find somebody with aptitude to be really good that doesn't have the stuff, and then they can hire them.
Yeah, they're looking for quantity over quality, to be honest.
It's just very annoying. Primary responsibilities, about 30 of them.
And the reason for that, I'm pretty sure, is because the people who are responsible for hiring, that they have a job and they have to do work. So sifting through applications, that's some work you can do to fill time.
Oh yeah. It does take a lot of time. 300
what
applicants
did you do all
on this
day,
one.
Mr. Recruiter? Oh, I sifted through about 500 applications today.
Clicked buttons.
I'm not telling you that I just rejected them when I saw that they didn't have 3 years of experience. But
yeah, that I told my AI to scan the resumes
AI,
for. Dude, everybody lately, have you seen all the put stuff in white text on the resume so the AI stops and actually sends it to the person? Because apparently there's a big thing, like apparently using white text, and AI will look for hidden white text or something on resumes. Don't know why. And if you do that, then it will. It's something with the coding. It will ping to send it because it found something special, or something.
I don't think I've heard about that
so
specifically,
weird.
but yeah, that's interesting.
It's so weird. They're like, yeah, use white text so it's invisible, and then the AI will ping it. I'm like, what the heck?
Very interesting.
Yeah. Very, very odd. Very odd indeed.
I have, quote unquote, optimized my resume for AI sifting through things, but I didn't do the white text. I didn't know about that yet. I will now.
That's apparently a big thing. I don't remember exactly what it is, so if I ever find it, I'll send it to you. But yeah, there's some about using white text. It's some sort of text embed, somewhere or another. It's to make AI.
The good news
so
is,
you stand out.
After
basically.
this will be a great time to take the break that you want to take.
Yeah. So. Yeah, this one's duties, doodlies. About us. They don't even say what you do for the job. Key learning
when you told me you
but
completed the first one, I kicked it into high gear because I'm like, I don't want to lose.
Well, I didn't want to copy paste because it said to kind of summarize stuff. But now with all the like how much stuff they want you to see or say stuff about, like it's like
yeah. No,
okay. So some of this is
there's several of mine where the duties are like a paragraph. I would like to say, while you're working, my very first job that I put on there was SOC support specialist weekend shift was the title of the job.
Grab with 2 hands and put it on 1 foot first.
The company was Huntress, and I don't know if you know about Huntress.
That's a cool name, but no.
Do you remember me sending you a few videos by John Hammond?
I mean, I know the name John Hammond, but probably not for He's not the Hammond I was thinking of a second ago, but yes.
It is not. No.
My brain
It's
went to vehicles, not tech.
a guy somewhere near our age. Could be a few more's more, a few more's less. I don't know. He's a YouTuber. He's got really. I this is me personally saying he's got beautiful red hair, like beautiful red hair. And he is a I don't remember his exact title, but he works for Huntress,
Gotcha.
and he does content on cybersecurity related things. And I've sent you a few videos.
Probably, yeah.
He has a
This
few
doesn't have required
tutorials on
skills.
learning Linux. So
Huh. Oh, actually. That's what that is.
I thought that was really neat. But the very first one was something that I've been looking at for a while on YouTube. I'm trying to fill the air while you're
Interesting, yeah.
working.
No, you're good.
Hope
I'm
it
almost
helps.
done. Hands-on experience.
Hope
Where
it
is it?
helps.
There it is. Yeah, I figured out how to sort that one out because they put all the information in one spot for some of these. This was the really dumb one. Where are you? Junior penetration tester only, W2. Wow. Okay, this is not entry level at all. They lied. This is
As long as
definitely
it
not
says
level.
entry level on the thing anywhere, we
Well,
count it for the lab.
It says junior penetration tester, and it's the closest
should
thing
count.
to entry level that I could
Yeah.
find. It says intermediate on some of
that'll
this,
count.
but the problem is Glassdoor had nothing for me in penetration testing.
I would count junior pen. I would count that. If it was me, I would count that specifically. That counts towards our.
Yeah, even though it says
in my
intermediate stuff.
That's just because pen testing, it's got a lot in it. It's like a lot.
Complicated. Yeah.
Which is why I personally say, yeah, SOC analyst counts.
Yeah, this literally says penetration testing, 2 years required. Bro, what?
Exactly, all right.
So,
now you know why,
one,
even though for
did
like
I say,
5
oh
years
yeah, this
that
one I
I've been,
did
like,
say
studying
intermediate,
pen
to be
test
fair.
stuff,
Yeah, this one I
that
did
I
say
don't have a pen
intermediate
test
on.
job.
Yeah, it's not easy. Okay,
No,
and
it's
then they
not.
have a show answer to show you how it kind of works. And then, which are most commonly required? Oh, yeah, like CompTIA and stuff. Like
Yeah,
basic
CompTIA,
stuff.
yeah. You'll see that everywhere. CompTIA Security Plus is like really common.
Yep. What was that other one that I saw? There was another one I saw a few times. I gotta go find it now. I thought there was... Oh, maybe there wasn't one in here. Ah, here's the other pen tester one. That's the one I was looking for. Where is it? Oh, wait, is it not here? I thought they had a thing here. Nope, never mind, not that one.
There's a quote unquote skill check and a survey after you're done. It's literally I think they put it in here because later in the course these are necessary, but right now it's kind of just a fill, I think.
Weirdly enough, I think those two are actually like the only ones that are on a couple of them. Because they're not really like all over the place. Oh, here we go. That's the other one I was looking for. Looks like CISM. Yeah, I saw that one as well. A bunch. Let's get options for certifications. Online. What do they want me to say here? Let's see. Where to
what
get
question you want?
TIA cert. B. Yeah, it just says online.
Yeah. Technically that would count. Think of like Coursera, training platforms. You know, think of stuff like that.
CompTIA store is one of the better places to find their stuff.
That's the one I used. Yeah.
Let's see.
CompTIA was what I put in there because a lot of the stuff mine needed CompTIA Security Plus, and where do you get that? CompTIA. You know, I was like, okay, but it's there's more, and I was just trying to get your brain started by saying like Coursera. I also had the same question when I read that question. I was like, well, what do you mean? Like,
He was like, it's all online. What do you mean?
tutorial site? What are you talking about? I don't know, man. Same question, same mind, same brain cell. This is what I was talking about, where I was thinking like, you were like, I don't know if I'll be able to be competitive about the labs are going to be like this, kind of, until we get real technical.
Ooh, GSU does as well.
And even still, inside the labs, they will explain what you need to do. So it's not going to be hard for you to do the things, in my opinion.
Yeah, I figure it's not too bad.
They're
It
not
just
gonna.
takes a lot of time.
Yep, that's
It's a
going to
time
be every
sink, but not
lab,
in a terrible.
in my opinion.
Wait, ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Something that sounded like just an online training program. Cybrary? What is that?
Cyber.
It's like a cybersecurity library. Hold up. Five-day security plus boot camp. Oh, that's CIAT though. That's
As soon as you hear
What
the
the heck
word
is
boot camp,
Cybrary?
I want your alerts to be alerted, because 90% of the time boot camps just want to take your money.
That's what makes. Yeah, I
It's
figured.
not worth it.
Yeah. It's like the YouTube. Take my training course for making $1 million
Exactly.
in a month. It's like, what?
Exactly.
Okay, by the way, we're gonna do this with no money up front. I spent $500 on advertising. What?
I just want you to put your guard up anytime you hear
Interesting.
anything camp in
Oh,
IT,
yeah.
because
it's all fake practically.
I have been duped by many already. I haven't paid anybody, but like, it's all like, come do this thing and you'll get jobs and whatnot, and you won't. They just want money. They literally just want money. Code camps, whatever camps, all the camps. I haven't found any that are worth it. It's kind
Well,
of
ours is worth it because it's free. Kidding.
Right.
Hmm.
Well, this isn't a camp. This is literally a education thing. I fully endorse stuff like this. So, Hack the Box, Try Hack Me. This course is very coded like those two things as well. There's another one, Capture the Flag type thing. I can't remember what it's called. Those kinds of things, they teach you for free, and you actually can learn as long as you actually put in effort to learn. Very worth it, but time consuming and hard. Just like getting a certification, time consuming and hard. Anyone who is interested in this, if you haven't already, I highly suggest. In my personal preference, is Hack the Box. I like its style, and it's got a fancy look to it. I would suggest creating an account on Hack the Box. Try Hack Me. Let me check out. Let me find the Capture the Flag one real quick. Pico CTF is the one I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
whoops.
Pico
Strongly
CTF.
agree.
So get you a Pico CTF account, get you a Try Hack Me account, get you a Hack the Box account. They are invaluable for learning ethical hacking and bug bounty and penetration testing skills.
Right.
Invaluable.
Oh yeah. You should put those links in the description.
Yeah, editor.
Get on it, editor.
There's a few more.
Yeah,
but
we've got one last thing to
those are
read
just
before
major
we
stuff.
take a short break, since our poor audience has had to suffer through us just going through job boards and things.
For like 40 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, for like 40 minutes. So we're going to go through this. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back to 1.2 or 1.2.
There's 4 tabs. You take first tab, I take second tab,
Yeah.
etc.
And then I need to prep for work in about an hour, so that's probably when I'll be shutting down. But I actually have enjoyed this a lot.
100%. I said we go till like 1, so I agree with
Yeah.
that. Because I have lunch at 1, so I'm the same.
Cool. 1.1.4 Threat actors. Before you can understand how an ethical hacker or penetration tester can mimic a threat actor or malicious attacker, you need to understand the different types of threat actors. The following are the most common types of malicious attackers we see today. Select each for more information. We're going to start with organized crime. Several years ago, the cybercrime industry took over the #1 spot previously held by the drug trade for the most profitable illegal industry. As you can imagine, it has attracted a new type of cybercriminal. Just as it did back in the days of Prohibition, organized crime goes where the money is. Organized crime consists of very well-funded and motivated groups that will typically use any and all of the latest attack techniques, whether that is ransomware or data theft. If it can be monetized, organized crime will use it.
That's right. Hackers are literally just the same as the drug trade and the mafia.
The bad ones.
The bad hacktivists. These type of threat actor is not motivated by money. Hacktivists are looking to make a point or to further their belief using cybercrime as their method of attack. These types of attack are often carried out by stealing sensitive data and then revealing it to the public for the purpose of embarrassing or financially affecting a target.
Anonymous, anyone?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
State-sponsored attackers. Cyber war and cyber espionage are two terms that fit into this category. Many governments around the world today use cyber attacks to steal information from their opponents and cause disruption. And in the case of those, some governments pay criminals to become white hat hackers instead of evil guys in order to keep them out of the prisons and still use their skills, which is kind of cool. Many believe that the next Pearl Harbor will occur in cyberspace. Oh, okay. That's one of the reasons the United States declared cyberspace to be one of the operational domains that U.S. forces would be trained to defend.
So you remember me going on and on and on about the Stuxnet virus?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm not thinking about the Stuxnet virus. It's another Jack Ryder episode that I'm referencing to another virus. The hacker I'm going to talk about used that, and I'm pretty sure. I think the name of it is something blue. Oh my gosh, what is
Blue
it?
Sky? No, wait, that's
No,
that's social.
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's like Blue Wonder or something. I can't remember what it is. Blue Young? No,
that's not it.
That's something different. What
anyway,
is it?
the hacker I'm talking about was influential to making a botnet with it, and super
I can't remember what it is.
Cool guy basically gets arrested
Eternal
eventually
Blue.
in the end, as they always do. Eternal Blue is the one.
Blue.
Yeah.
I knew I'd
Eternal
heard it.
Blue is the one.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, he gets arrested, and eventually, he does his time. But he eventually comes out of it, gets a job from the government, and now is a YouTuber and makes content on YouTube.
What? That's wild.
Yeah. So basically, what they just said here: state-sponsored attackers. All right, so insider threats. An insider threat is a threat that comes from inside an organization. Motivation of these types of actors are normally different from those of many of the other common threat actors. Insider threats are often normal employees who are tricked into divulging sensitive information or mistakenly clicking on links that allow attackers to gain access to their computers. However, they could also be malicious insiders who are possibly motivated by revenge or money.
Hey, social
Man,
engineering.
you can't. I was so close to trying to like do things to a previous employer because they made me so angry. I've never
Uh-oh.
done it, but man, I thought about it so hard.
Uh-oh. Well, that wraps up 1.1. We're going to go into 1.2 here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and load it up. And then we'll hop in here. We may not complete 1.2, but we'll work on completing it. Hopefully, we can get through 1.2. We might be able to do it. Get through 1.2 before 1. And then we'll start the next time we do this. Or maybe we'll go solo. I'm not sure. Into building our own lab and things. So maybe we need to do that offline, but we'll see. See you guys here in a few minutes. We're gonna take a short break to stretch and
Say
walk
like
around.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 or so.
Okay.
See you guys in a few. Hello, stream. I'm back. We got Margie back as well. Only desktop showing here, so you can't hear him. There we go. Now Discord's back. All right.
Oh dang, your chat couldn't hear me. Darn.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put it in your video, but I won't hear it in mine.
It'll
Oh,
be in
man.
my video for sure. You can guarantee it.
I figured I'd go and get partially ready for work. That way my pants are comfortable when I get to work. Instead of feeling like
See, I was saying to chat,
just put the
I bet he
jeans
went to
on.
blow up the toilet. He's just calling from the toilet right now. I'll be right there, Marju.
What they don't know, I've been working on it. I'm just kidding. I've been working on a lightweight explosive device. Kidding. I have not been doing that. No.
I was just frying chicken.
Nice. Wait, you fried chicken
No,
that fast? Oh.
You know what it sounds like when you
Yeah, I know.
pee. Okay, alright, yeah.
It took me a second. I was like, dang, bro, you like flash frying that sucker? Dang. Bro's like, it's 9,000 degrees. Alright, it's done. Oh my word. Alright, friends. By the way, since we're kind of breaking, kind of not, I had a thought to propose that we may not jump onto today, so don't take this as gospel. But what do you think about on the days that I'm free, like the days that I don't work in the morning, we hop on stream in the mornings and try and connect our learning. So if we're not linked up, we use those times to try and link up on the same page. So say I'm a module behind you or something, because you're probably going to have a bit better time of keeping up. I
don't know.
Module behind, I can work with you on catching up, basically. I don't know. I was thinking about just doing it on days where I'm free, but that's hard to do because my schedule goes morning, night sometimes, and next week, like this coming week, it is all mornings.
How about, all right, so we'll schedule it like this, right? So every module has a summary. Every module has a summary. We say we have to get through a full module by our meeting day, and our meeting day we sync up on the summaries.
We can try that, yeah. That's not going to be easy, I will not lie.
Yeah.
Because I know there will be days where... So this is my test for can I actually start doing education again and start, like, even going into life insurance and stuff that I want to go into. Yeah. That's going to take a lot of, like, study and stuff. So can I get into stuff that I want to get into and learn things
I get that.
And retain it in a short amount of time? My issue is retaining.
I get that.
Like, I can learn it, but I have to do the thing a lot. So
I physically have a notebook over here that I am taking notes on. I 100% get the retaining.
This is my testing session here. Yeah, typing's probably not going to do me a ton of good, but writing is going to slow me down so much.
So basically, you have a week to do every module, is what I'm trying to say.
Dang. Well, yeah, it depends on how many hours are involved, but yeah, you could.
So each module has approximately 4 to 5 items. So if you do one item a day,
4 to 5 sections, not exactly items. Like the 6 has tons. 6 is
when I listed items,
really,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, the last 2 are gonna be thick. So exploiting is gonna be like big.
Well, we can always break them up if we see that it's going to be more.
Like 8 is gonna be. Like, the last few are probably going to be dense, but, you know, less.
So that gives,
excess.
like, so the reason I said one module a week, right? That's 7 days of work time. Even if you're one of us is not available, which you have like a big job, and I'm streaming, so we're both kind of doing things. Even if we don't have time to sit down and do it, at least 4 out of 7 of those days we'll have time, at minimum.
Yeah. I'm going to disappoint some people with my availability, but...
Yeah, well, it happens.
At this point, though, the point is getting something in where I can expand my resume and or my skill set so I can get a better job in the future, so I don't have to, you know, survive only on oh, hi. Hey, I got a new subscriber during this. Hello.
Hey, let's
Thanks to Logic
go.
Site for the sub. I appreciate that.
Let's go.
This is all brand new, so I appreciate you stopping by. Um, Sorry that we had to take a break just recently, but you know, when you're doing education stuff for 2 to 3 hours, it does take time. We do need to get going though. It's 12:24. I just wanted to kind of put that out there. We're gonna be working on how we're going to do this over the next couple weeks to figure out what we want to do exactly, but we do want to keep doing this course for sure.
You know how it's 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. How about we do we only 4 of
that's
those
right.
are required. So even on the days on the modules that have a lot, the scheduled thing that we have, no one can go past 4 per week.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sorry, I clicked into it to see. I forgot each individual thing has separated things. Like it's taken us 2 hours. I mean, obviously we were reading out a lot of it, but you know, it's taken us a while to do the first couple. It will go quicker
on our own a little bit, but yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start on this and see how close we can get to the end of 2.2 and kind of wrap up there.
1.2,
and then in the future, 1.2, sorry. 1.2, yeah. And then we'll in the future we'll discuss if we figure out a way to do more of this, then we will. If we don't, we'll let you guys know.
I 100% think that we should try to goal for 4 of the point, like 1.1.
One section a week, or at least 4 per
week.
minimum.
4 is what we should strive for. And then we'll sync up on the 5th one, and then do 4 more, and then sync up on the next one, and then 4 more, sync up on the one after. You know what I mean? I think that's how we do it.
All right, peeps, let's dive in. We're gonna do the same as we did before, 1 page each. So we've got 1.2.1's overview. For Tego Security Solutions, this is Alex again. There's more to penetration testing than hacking away at a customer's network. A haphazard approach will result in haphazard results. It's important to follow well-known methods and standards in order to approach pen testing engagements in an organized, systematic way. You should understand the major documented methodologies and standards so that you can create strategies that draw on their strengths. Documenting your approach with the methodologies and standards that you used also provides accountability for our company and helps make our results defensible in case issues arise with our customers. The process of completing a penetration test varies based on many factors. The tools and techniques used to assess the security posture of a network or system also vary. The networks and systems being evaluated are often highly complex. Because of this, it is very easy when performing a penetration test to go off scope. This is where testing methodologies come in. Wow.
Scope is really big in pen testing. You'll learn more about it for sure.
Scroll down.
So why do we need to follow a methodology for pen testing? As just mentioned, scope creep is one reason for utilizing a specified methodology. However, there are many other reasons. For instance, when performing a pen test for a customer, you must show that the method you plan to use for testing are tried and true. By utilizing a known methodology, you are able to provide documentation of a specialized procedure that has been used by many people.
Environmental considerations. We're going to split these boxes up. There are, of course, a number of different types of penetration tests. Often they're combined in the overall scope of a penetration test. However, they can also be performed as individual tests as well. The following is a list of some of the most common environmental considerations for the types of penetration tests today. Network infrastructure tests. Testing of the network infrastructure can mean a few things. For the purposes of this course, we say it is focused on evaluating the security posture of the actual network infrastructure and how it is able to help defend against attacks. This often includes switches, routers, firewalls, and supporting resources such as authentication, authorization, and accounting, AAA, servers, and IPSs. A penetration test on wireless infrastructure may sometimes be included in the scope of a network infrastructure test. However, additional uh, additional types of tests beyond a wired network assessment would be performed. For instance, a wireless security tester would attempt to break into a network via the wireless network, either by bypassing security mechanisms or breaking the cryptographic methods used to secure the traffic. Testing the wireless infrastructure helps an organization to determine the weaknesses in the wireless deployment as well as the exposure. It often includes a detailed heat map of the signal disbursement.
The second tab, a type of Pinterest test. This type of pen test, so it's application-based tests. This type of pen test focuses on testing for security weaknesses in enterprise applications. Nice.
Sorry.
These weaknesses can include, but are not limited to, misconfigurations, input validation issues, injection issues, and logic flaws. Because a web application is typically built on a web server with a backend database, the testing scope normally includes the database as well. However, it focuses on it focuses on gaining access to that supporting database through the web application compromise. A great resource that we mention a number of times in this book is the Open Web Application Security Project, or OWASP. OWASP.
Penetration testing in the cloud. Cloud service providers, or CSPs, such as Azure, Amazon Web Services, and Google Cloud Platform, have no choice but to take their security and compliance responsibilities very seriously, or sometimes very laxatively, and then get in trouble in the aftermath. For instance, Amazon created the shared responsibility model to describe the AWS customer's responsibilities and Amazon's responsibilities in detail. We are not reading that. Feel free to type that down and have fun. The responsibility for cloud security depends on the type of cloud model. Software as service, or SaaS, platform as a service, or PaaS, I guess it'd be PaaS, or infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Yes! There's not really one for that. For example, with IaaS, the customer, or cloud consumer, is responsible for data, applications, runtime, middleware, virtual machines, or VMs, containers, and operating systems in virtual machines. Regardless of the model used, cloud security is the responsibility of both the client and the cloud provider. These details need to be worked out before a cloud computing contract is signed. These contracts vary depending on the security requirements of the client. Considerations include disaster recovery, service level agreements, that's SLAs, data integrity, and encryption. For example, is encryption provided end to end or just at the cloud provider? Also, who manages the encryption keys? The CSP, the cloud service provider, or the client? Overall, you want to ensure that the CSP has the same layers of security, logical, physical, and administrative, in place that you would have for all services you control. When performing penetration testing in the cloud, you must understand what you can do and what you cannot do. Most CSPs have detailed guidelines on how to perform security assessments and penetration testing in the cloud. Regardless, there are many potential threats when organizations move to a cloud model. For example, although your data is in the cloud, it must reside in a physical location somewhere. Your cloud provider should agree in writing to provide the level of security required for your customers. As an example, the following link includes AWS customer support policy for penetration testing. There you go. Would you like to go through the note?
Yeah, okay. Many penetration testers find the physical aspect of testing to be the most fun because they are essentially being paid to break into a facility of a target. This type of test can help expose any weakness in the physical perimeter, as well as any security mechanisms that are in place, such as guards, gates, fences. Hey, look, Xero said that earlier. The result should be an assessment of the external physical security controls. The majority of compromises today start with some kind of social engineering attack. This could be a phone call, an email, a website, an SMS, or text message if you don't know what SMS is, and so on. It is important to test how your employees handle these types of situations. This type of test is often omitted from the scope of a penetration test engagement, mainly because it primarily involves testing people instead of the technology. In most cases, management does not agree with this type of approach. However, it is important to get a real world view of the latest attack methods. The result of a social engineering test could be to assess the security awareness program so that you can enhance it. It should not be to identify individuals who fail the test. One of the tools that we talk about more in the later module is the Social Engineering Toolkit (SET), created by Dave Kennedy. Shout out Dave Kennedy. This is a great tool for performing social engineering testing campaigns.
Here's a tip. Bug bounty programs, hey, Margie was talking about these, enable security researchers and penetration testers to get recognition and often monetary compensation for finding vulnerabilities in websites, applications, or any other types of systems. Companies like Microsoft, talked about them, Apple, and Cisco, speaking of which, even government institutions, for real, such as the U.S. Department of Defense, that's the DoD, we talked about them earlier, use bug bounty programs to reward security professionals when they find vulnerabilities in their systems. Many security companies, such as HackerOne, oh, I've heard of them, BugCrowd, Integrity, not Integrity, interesting, and Synac, provide platforms for businesses and security professionals to participate in bug bounty programs. These programs are different from traditional penetration testing engagements, but have a similar goal: finding security vulnerabilities to allow the organization to fix them before malicious attackers are able to exploit such vulnerabilities. I have included different bug bounty tips and resources in my GitHub repository. That's pretty sick. We've got another set of paragraphs.
Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
When talking about penetration testing methods, you are likely to hear the terms unknown environment, previously known as black box, known environment, previously known as white box, and partially known environment, previously known as gray box testing. These terms are used to describe the perspective from which the testing is performed, as well as the amount of information that is provided to the tester. An unknown environment test, previously known as black box. In an unknown environment penetration test, the tester is typically provided only a very limited amount of information. For instance, the tester may be provided only the domain names and IP addresses that are in scope for a particular target. That's important. You only go with the scope. The idea of this type of limitation is to have the tester start out with the perspective that an external attacker might have. Typically, an attacker would first determine the target and then begin gathering information on the target. So you determine the company, you figure out the company, then you gather information. You use public information and gain more and more information to use in attacks. The tester would not have prior knowledge to the target's organization or infrastructure. Another aspect of unknown environment testing is that sometimes the network support personnel of the target may not be given information about exactly when the test is taking place. This allows for the defense exercise to take place as well, and eliminates the issue of a target prepping for the test and not giving a real world view of how the security posture really looks.
I'm glad it's going over this because one of the jobs was talking about black box and white box. I had no clue what this was. Known environment test. In a known environment penetration test, the tester starts out with a significant amount of information about the organization and its infrastructure. The tester would normally be provided things like network diagrams, IP addresses, configurations, and a set of user credentials. If the scope includes an application assessment, the tester might also be provided some of the source code of the target application. The idea of this type of test is to identify as many security holes as possible. In an unknown environment test, the scope may be only to identify a path into the organization and stop there. With a known environment testing, or with known environment testing, in this case, white box, the scope is typically much broader and includes internal network configuration, auditing, and scanning of desktop computers for defects. Time and money are typically deciding factors in the determination of which type of penetration test to complete. If a company has specific concerns about an application, a server, or a segment of the infrastructure, it can provide information about that specific target to decrease the scope and the amount of time spent on the test, but still uncover the desired results. With the sophistication and capabilities of adversaries today, it is likely that most networks will be compromised at some point, and a white box approach is not a bad option.
The partially known environment test, also previously known as gray box. A partially known environment penetration test is somewhat of a hybrid approach between unknown and known environments. With partially known environment testing, the tester may be provided credentials but not full documentation of the network infrastructure. This would allow the tester to still provide results of the testing from the perspective of an external attacker's point of view, considering the fact that most compromises start at the client and work their way through the network. And a good approach would be a scope where the testers start on the inside of a network and have access to a client machine. Then they could pivot through the network to determine what the impact of a compromise would be.
Ooh, okay. Practice. Types of penetration tests. Protego has been contracted to do a network infrastructure test as a part of a broader penetration testing engagement. What will you be targeting in this test? Choose 3. So this says a network infrastructure test.
I got my answer correct.
Submit. That's correct. IPS devices, switches, and AAA servers. Or it may actually stand for something else, but I'm saying AAA here. VMs,
AAA,
virtual
yeah.
machines, are not networking, and the digital storefront is not networking. Although they may exist on the network, they are not networking.
Okay. 1.2.5. Surveying different standards and methodologies. There are a number of penetration testing methodologies that might have been around for a while and continue to be updated as new threats emerge. The following list of some of the most common penetration testing methodologies and other standards. The following is a list of some of the methodologies. Blah 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 blah. My bad. So we have a MITRE attack, MITRE attack, the MITRE ATT and ACK framework, shown here at this website, attack.mitre.org, is an amazing resource for learning about an adversaries, oh my gosh, tactics, techniques, and procedures. Both offensive security professionals, penetration testers, red teamers, bug hunters, and so on, and incident responders and threat hunting teams use MITRE ATT&CK framework today. The MITRE ATT&CK framework is a collection of different matrices and tactics, techniques, and sub-techniques. These matrices including the Enterprise Attack Matrix Network Cloud ICS and mobile list the mobile list the tactics and techniques that adversaries use when preparing for an attack, including gathering of information, OSINT, open source intelligence, OSINT, technical and people weakness identification, and more, as well as different explanation and exploitation and post-exploitation techniques. You will learn more about MITRE ATT&CK through this course. Whew.
My power just blipped like crazy. Thank goodness I've got a
Bro.
backup battery.
I don't. If mine
I mean,
does, I go
it's-
down.
Well, I just have like a short backup battery for my PC. It doesn't last very long.
I don't have any of that. So if I was to blink, I'd be down.
The heck? Brother, you gotta be
Let me know when
kidding
you're
me.
good to go.
I'm good to go. I was just double checking outages just in case. That's wild.
No, definitely do. That's why I was saying
Out of
take your time and check.
nowhere, dude.
Yeah, take
All
your
right.
time and check.
Sorry about that, guys. Okay. OWASP WSTG. The OWASP Web Security Testing Guide, or WSTG, is a comprehensive guide focused on web application testing. It is a compilation of many years of work by OWASP members. OWASP WSTG covers the high-level phases of web application security testing and digs deeper into the testing methods used. For instance, it goes as far as providing attack vectors for testing cross-site scripting, or XSS, XML eternal entity, or XXE, attacks, cross-site request forgery, CSRF, and SQL injection, which I've actually heard of, attacks, as well as how to prevent and mitigate these attacks. You will learn more about these attacks in Module 6, Exploiting Application-Based Vulnerabilities, from a web application security testing perspective. OWASP WSTG is the most detailed and comprehensive guide available. You can find this and related project information at the website below.
Interesting enough, I've been to that website a few times. Just for figuring some material out a long time ago. SQL injection, really cool, by the way. I hope we go into
SQL,
it eventually. Cross-site scripting as well, but it's they're pretty similar. It's just they different vector thingies. Anyway, let's move on. NIST SP 800-115. Special Publication SP 800-115-115 is a document created by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, which is part of the U.S. Department of Commerce. NIST SP 800-115 provides organizations with guidelines on planning and conducting information security testing. Superseded the previous standard document, SP 842, and SP 800-115 is considered an industry standard for penetration testing guidance and is called out in many other industry standards and documentation. You can access NIST SP 800-115 at link here. CRSCN.gov publication detail SP 800-115 final.
OSSTMM, Open Source Security Testing Methodology Manual, developed by Pete Herzog, has been around for a long time. Distributed by the Institute for Security and Open Methodologies, that's ISECOM, ISECOM. The OSSTMM is a document that lays out repeatable and consistent security testing. At that website there is currently in version 3 and version 4 is in draft status. The OSSTMM has the following key sections: operational security metrics, trust analysis, workflow, human security testing, which would be the social engineering stuff, physical security testing, wireless security, telecommunications security, which could also be social engineering as well, data network security testing, compliance regulations, reporting with the Security Test Audit Report, or STAR.
This is a highly technical section about a bunch of abbreviated things. The penetration testing execution standards PTES, link in the document here, provides information about types of attacks and methods, and it provides information on the latest tools available to accomplish the testing methods outlined. PTES involves 7 distinct phases: pre-engagement interactions, intelligence gathering, threat modeling, vulnerability analysis, exploitation, post-exploitation, and reporting. The most important is reporting, in my opinion.
The ISSAF, the Information Systems Security Assessment Framework. ISSAF is another penetration testing methodology similar to the others on this list, with some additional phases. ISSAF covers the following phases: information gathering, network mapping, vulnerability identification, penetration, gaining access and privilege escalation, enumerating further, I guess it's just, doing more stuff, compromising remote users and sites, maintaining access, and covering their tracks.
This is actually referred to quite often. This is the Information System Security Assessment Framework. It's basically your roadmap when you're pen testing.
Okay.
Yeah. So the enumerating further, it's a lot like you said. Is just keep doing more stuff.
Gotcha.
Enumeration is usually a long and tedious part of everything.
Okay.
So,
you want me to read the last bit? Because it looks like there's a lab as well. We probably won't get to the lab today, but we can try. Compare pen testing methodologies. Protego Security Solutions Tasks. There are so many moving parts to a penetration testing engagement that it is easy to lose track of what has been covered and what is not. Gaps in test coverage are harmful to our reputation at Protego and to our customers. We must be systematic in the way that we approach our penetration testing engagements. No single methodology is suitable for the requirements of every engagement. However, it is important to ground your practice in standards and methodologies that have been developed by security organizations and recognized experts. Use this lab as an opportunity to get familiar with various security assessment methodologies. Focus on practices that make sense to you and that you can incorporate into your own practice as an ethical hacker. In this lab, you will complete the following objectives: compare various pen testing methodologies and conduct research on popular pen testing methodologies. I don't know if we've got time to do this before 1. I don't think we do, which is why I was trying to, I was trying to zoom through it a little bit, but this is not before 1, no. Not with all that stuff they're looking for.
Yeah, maybe not. You're right.
That's going to take, at least I won't be able to. That's going to take a lot. Like, they want manual copyright dates and stuff. So maybe what we do is, in order to link stuff up, the next time we hop back into training, we will do this. If not here on stream, but we may end up doing this separate, solo mio,
I think it's best if we do this separate.
But we're gonna pick up, or we'll pick up after this probably. Yeah. Let's see.
You think it might be smarter? Let's see. Hold on.
1.2.6.
I think it might be smarter.
Back on the summary.
I think it might be smarter if we skip the labs in this right now. Like, there's 2 labs left in this whole module.
Oh, really?
If we just skip the labs for now, do them on our own time. Because
the building your own lab.
The next lab is basically deploying a Kali Linux virtual machine.
Yeah, this is setting up the VM. We're going to be doing that by ourselves anyways. And then in the future, we might be able to show you the VM, but it depends on how this is set up.
I'm probably going to show it.
Well,
anyway,
what we can do at least...
I think we just move on to 1.3 for now.
That's building your own lab. You mean 1.4?
What?
You mean 1.4?
I mean 1.3.
I'm not building my lab in the next 7 minutes.
But you can go through the overview, the requirements, what tools you should use,
I was gonna say I wasn't gonna
and what you should break. What if you break something?
We're not gonna have time to get through all of this. That was my.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm saying. We just skip to 1.3 and start reading.
Yeah. So we'll hop into 1.3, and then wherever we end is where we end, I guess. And then we'll have the labs. We'll probably have those up the next time we hop in. Alrighty.
Let's split this one. You do the
The top and
pre-line, I'll
then-
do after
yeah.
line.
Protego Security Solutions. Now comes the fun part. It's really important that you develop your skills so that you can maximize your contributions to our teams here at Protego. Skills come with practice, but how can you practice if you don't have something to practice on? It is not possible for you to practice on our clients' networks and applications. However, you can practice on simulated targets, networks that you have permission to access, and certain sites on the open internet. Remember, some tools and techniques that are used in ethical hacking can be seen as illegal. What's more, the definition of what is legal or illegal can differ from place to place. Before you use ethical hacking tools on any network or application, please consider the legality of what you're planning to do. When in doubt, research the law and ask others for advice. In this topic, you will install and explore Kali Linux virtual machine that is full of popular ethical hacking tools. The VM also includes simulated internal IP networks that include a variety of intentionally vulnerable systems.
When it comes to penetration testing, a proper lab environment is very important. The way this environment looks depends on the type of testing you are doing. The types of tools used in the lab also vary based on different factors. We discussed tools in more detail in Module 10, tools in code analysis. Here we only touch on some of the types of tools used in penetration testing. Whether you are performing penetration testing on a customer network or your own network or a specific device, you always need some kind of lab environment to use for testing. For example, when testing a customer network, you will most likely be doing the majority of your testing against the customer's production or staging environments, because these are the environments a customer is typically concerned about securing properly. Because this might be a critical network environment, you must be sure that your tools are tried and true. And this is where your lab testing environment comes in. You should always test your tools and techniques in your lab environment before running them on running them against a customer network. I skipped a line. There's no guarantee that the tools there's no guarantee that the tools you use will not break something. In fact, many tools are actually designed to break things. You therefore need to know what to expect before unleashing tools on a customer network. When testing specified device or solution that is only in a lab environment, there is less concern about breaking things. With this type of testing, you would typically use a closed network that can easily be reverted if needed. There are many different Linux distributions that include penetration testing tools and resources such as Kali Linux, Parrot OS, which is the one I normally have used in the past, and Black Arch. These Linux distributions provide you with a very convenient environment to start learning about the different security tools and methodologies used in pen testing. You can deploy a basic penetration testing lab using just a couple of VMs in virtualization environments such as VirtualBox or VMware Workstation Fusion, VMware.com.
I've used both of those. Here, I'll pick up here.
Yeah.
Figure 1 here in this image. Here, let's make this full screen so it's a little easier to see. Figure 1 shows two VMs, one running Parrot OS and another running a vulnerable Microsoft Windows system. The two VMs are connected via a virtual switch configuration and a host-only network. This type of setup allows you to perform different attacks and send IP packets between VMs without those packets leaving the physical bare metal, your physical computer system. Figure 1.1 is basic penetration testing lab environment with two VMs, obviously. You've got a hypervisor virtual box with paired security, a virtual switch, and the vulnerable system. Tip: you can start a basic learning lab with just one VM. For example, Omar Santos created a free learning environment called Websploit Labs that you can deploy on a single VM. It includes numerous cybersecurity resources, tools, and several intentionally vulnerable applications running in Docker containers. Websploit Labs contains more than 450 different exercises that you can complete to practice your skills in a safe environment. You can obtain more information about Websploit Labs at websploit.org. The VM you download in a lab later in this topic is a customized version of Omar Santos's lab environment. I've actually heard of Websploit before. All
I
right.
highly suggest using Website Labs. It's really nice. And the next figure is just a more elaborate pen testing environment. Yep, that's all we have for that. And we're pretty much done on time, so
Yeah,
let's go ahead and
requirements
wrap
and
up so we can do
guidelines.
things.
What all else do we have on here left? This is a good
There's a bunch
section.
of
Yeah,
text.
yeah. That's all
Yeah.
all the way to 7. If you want to look up any of this stuff, by the way, Ethical Hacker, it's netacad.com. It's the Cisco Networking Academy. We're gonna have links down in the description. I actually need to go grab that link and drop it in real quick.
Yeah.
But we will have those there. I gotta go find it again. Whee!
Yeah.
There it is. Copy.
Big old huge
This
link.
is, yeah, I was gonna say this one is specifically for this thing we're doing
Ethical hacking
here.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, can I edit this? No, I'll just have to put it in the playing here. Stream settings, edit, description, Networking Academy.
So
Link
I
and
propose
description, save.
that we finish up this whole module on our own.
Yeah, module 1, 2, yeah, all the way to the summary, yeah.
And then for next week, we get through 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3.
Yeah.
And then, so next Saturday, we'll link back up on 2.4
Ooh.
summary.
Holy moly. Oh, during the week
I know
we
it's
get...
a lot.
okay, I see what you're saying. I was misunderstanding what you were saying. Gotcha. Yeah, run through the 2.0 section. Gotcha.
Sound good?
Sounds good, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this, hit a like, because this is a stream. If you're watching the stream, if you're watching the video, definitely let us know what you think about running through stuff like this and, taking your technical education to the next level. That's what we're trying to do, and this may get posted all in one place. We'll see how it goes in the near future, but right now we are focused on trying to work together, picking up good education for ourselves, and working for the future, prepping for our own future. And maybe I'll have a better screen next time. I just kind of threw it together this morning
Pretty
as
much,
we were getting
Marju
stuff going.
found this. Marju said, I'm taking this no matter what happens. I'm like, hey, Xero might like
And I was
this.
like, let's
Hey,
do
you want
it.
to do this with me? Zero's like,
Yeah.
yes. And then we're like, okay, let's do
It's my best
make
option.
content.
Yeah, it's yes man for a good reason, because I'm really bad at doing education stuff. So hopping in with a
Helps
friend
us
makes
keep
it a
each
little
other
bit easier.
accountable and everything.
Yeah, it's accountability, plus it keeps me interested because there's somebody else in there doing it with me. The only reason I did well in my philosophy class, I love philosophy, but I failed it twice. My now brother-in-law was in the class with me my last semester that I took it, and I actually passed. And it was because he was like, "Hey, did you do your homework?"
Exactly, and that's
it's
what
just
we're
one
going
of
to be
those
doing.
things. Sometimes I just need a little bit of a push. It's not that I don't like the thing, it's just that I get distracted quickly. So having something like this
Same.
that actually picks you up, they're like, "Hey, do this thing real quick to keep you engaged," is really nice. They've got little skill checks. So hopefully you guys enjoy what we're doing here. Maybe we'll be able to do more full live streams like this in the future. Maybe not every single week, but most weeks we'll try and pick it up. And then obviously when we get done, the goal is to complete the certification and actually gain a real life certification we can use for getting jobs. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to turn it into something good.
Hopefully.
That's the goal. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to head out. Marju's got lunch. I've got to go to work in about an hour, so seriously, thanks for stopping by. I don't normally stream Saturday mornings, especially not on this channel, so if you showed up, I really appreciate it. I had a cousin that was working, literally working, and showed up for stream. Fluff showed up for stream. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later. I am out. Peace.
I'm closing down the recording.